Hello, everybody. Turn that down. How is everybody doing? Good evening. Good evening. Thank you all for joining us. Hello to Rose and Dewey and Steph. Hello. And Sirius. Hello, hello. And thank you, Sirius, for the host. How did the rest of your game go, Sirius? Did you set everything on fire again? Did you get poisoned again? That was so funny. I mean, on the one hand, I always feel bad when someone is dying in a game, but it was hilariously funny. Oh, you switched to the monkey. Ah, cool. And how did you find that? Stephen Beard. Yes, Stephen Beard. Also Stephen. I did cure my poison the third time, though. Ah, cool. Nifty. You got poisoned so often. My goodness. Ah, dear. Okay, so. Hey, Steph. Hello, hello. Right, this evening we are playing the final chapter in the adventures of Hella Girl. We are playing episode 3 of Before the Storm. So the very last episode of Before the Storm, which I shall fire up now. It's called Hell is Empty. They really should have just called it Hella is Empty. That would have been funny. It's the final chapter, exactly. Dun, dun, dun. You know, what will happen? Who knows? Will it be full screen on my computer? Apparently not. Will it stay in a window? In the background? Minimized? Apparently it will. Let's just alt tab over to it. There we go. It's very polite. You double click on it to open it and it goes, I don't know, maybe they don't want me to. I'll just open quietly over here. And if they want me, they can come and get me. Oh, the final countdown. So sort of do. Ah, yes. One year in Cork, we went into a place that had ring your own church bells. So they had a bunch of church bell sort of strings, and you'd pull the strings and they would pull a mechanism that would eventually pull an actual bell. And they had the music for the final countdown. So I got to actually ring the final countdown on bells. It was hilarious. You know, do dong, do dong. It was brilliant. And it's not real bell ringing, obviously. I wasn't, pulling a proper thing or anything, but it was great. It was great fun. This intro music is loud. Or is it just me? Spoon! 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 Spoon. Teacup. Teacup and spoon. Yeah. Two can play at that game. My spoon is too big. My spoon is too big. So, this place has finally stopped being on fire, so that's nice. You know, that's something anyway. But yeah, episode 3, Hella is Empty. Ah, Rose, thank you very much. 4th month in a row, it informs me. That is awesome. Allow me to add a party hat. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. 4 months. Holy Moses. Hooray! Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. But I'm trying to think of what the other reference from that thing might be, Steph. I think the only other thing I can think of is the I Am Banana one, which was always amusing. But I don't think my voice can do that anymore. Thank you, Rose. That is very kind of you. I think I've got 16 sub points now, which is awesome. That's scary. Just a little bit scary, but awesome. Shall we get started? Here we go. Start the episode.
previously.
Well, I am
my
welcome
life is
and I'm
strange
very
before the
grateful.
storm. I felt like my dad's been lying about something for a while. I didn't know what it was.
There is plenty of blame to go around.
What does that mean?
It
You
means I'm
forced
blaming
my
you
hand.
unfairly.
This is a consequence of your actions, Chloe.
We both agree that the best thing for everyone at this stage is for me to move
Hey, Rainbow.
In a million years, I never thought you'd choose David over me.
Hey!
Blackwell's done with me. I can't go home anymore.
Principal Jerkface.
This junkyard, all I've got left.
Drew runs Oxy for Damon. Go to Drew's room, find the money, and I'll meet you to pick it up.
Whatever you do, don't open the door.
Oh, I want my fucking money!
Juliet is waylaid. That infernal Inferno is the culprit, closing down the roads and robbing us of our Ariel.
No fucking chance.
I swear to thee, we shall fly beyond this isle. The corners of the world are mere prologue. What sayest thou to my most hopeful wish?
Yes.
Let's leave.
For real. If you don't mean this, it's just making me feel like shit that this life you're describing isn't going to happen.
Snow!
What would it take to convince you?
Although I think it was Ash, wasn't it?
Why
Rather than
can't
Snow.
you just tell me the fucking truth?
Rachel, that woman you saw, that wasn't my mistress. That was your mother.
And of course, Robot Other Mom knew this, of course. Which explains a lot.
I want to tell you all of it. But are you sure that Chloe should be here for...
Chloe stays.
For, like, emotional support and stuff.
Of course.
Go on,
In
gal pal
every
them.
way that matters, Rose is my wife and your mother.
And a robot.
But the woman you saw at the Overlook, her name is Sarah. Your birth mother. I'm going to tell you everything, Rachel.
And suddenly
Everything
he turns
I've
into a...
shielded.
Oh! Rose, that's very kind of you. Congratulations on the sub, Rainbow. Hold on, let me add a hat, which is somewhat rainbow-esque. I shall add a hat. Thank you very much, Rose. That's so kind of you. I have Stabby McStab next to my computer if we need it. Thanks, Sirius. You got me. You got my back. That is very kind of you. Thank you, Rose. Goodness. You enjoy making me put on hats. It's like, go on, put another hat. Put another hat. There you go. Well, I have the hats. Thank you. That is very kind. That is very kind. Hey, Malik. Hello, hello. We're only just getting started in. We just took a moment for the hat music. But that is very kind. Thank you. Hey, Rainbow, you can do the thing. You can do the thing with the thing. You can make the thing with the face and the thing. Yes, Stephen. Very clear. Although the one I like doing is... Why are my emotes all messed up now? What I like doing is that one. I like doing that. That one makes me happy. There you go. Well, now you can do the thing again. Just teacup away. But yeah, no one, seriously, no, I know I've said this before, but no one should ever worry about, like, not being able to sub or drop bits or anything like that. Turning up is, like, more than thanks enough. Believe me, seriously. Seriously. So, yes. Oh, Harry Potter mug again today. Marauders map mug. Nice warm tea in it. Brava. Brava, Rose. Brava. Hello, Gilbster. Pardon me. One more hat to add. Here we go. Hold on. There we are. Not plotting to steal the Harry Potter mug. Well, you've got to fly all the way over here to steal it, so you're more than welcome. You can come to StickCon 2019 or something. 3 hats. 3 hats, all related to subs. That's seriously awesome. Thank you, Rose. Seriously. Thank you very much. That is very, very kind. So yeah, Malik, you can now do the hat thing as well. You can do the teacup thing. Oh, imagine if I had partnered. I could then have a proper hat icon. Like a little tiny party hat emote, properly. They need to give affiliates like more than one hat, more than one icon. I know you can have one for different sub levels, but I don't want anyone having to like sub for $9.99 or $24.99. That's ridiculous. They need to let you have like 2 or 3, just 2 or 3. Like 1 is not enough. But seriously, thank you, Rose. Hey, Mac of Booze. Hello, hello. Yes, everybody send all of your thank yous to Zenith Rose at the chat. Shall we resume and find out more about Rachel's birth mom?
You from for so long, but the truth
also,
can
this
be
is just
hard
weird
to look at. Is this really something you're ready for?
The truth can be hard to look at, so I have turned into a pair of sightseeing optics. Are you ready to look at? It's a metaphor. Sure, Dad. Sure.
Chloe.
I'm here, of course.
I'm right here. Good.
Yeah,
I need you.
of course we're here. But this is my part to walk over. Okay, sorry, engage game. Although I do like the idea of, let's make it really strange. Chloe, what are you doing? I'm gonna hide behind the sofa. It's like, I'm gonna try and walk out of the room. I'm gonna test to see if there's an area I can get out. You've gotten out of the map. Could you imagine I walk over here into the darkness and suddenly I'm falling, just falling forever inside Rachel's brain. Cool. Let's do the viewfinder thing. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you, Rainbow. Thank you very much. Let me add on another hat. Actually, let me do a hat rearrange. Hat rearrange. So that I then have the hat horns in. Oh, no. Oh, it's all messed up now. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's kind of more of a hat crown, but that is very kind. Thank you very, very much. Cheers, everybody. Yes, an extreme amount of loveliness and generosity. Totally undeserved, but thank you nonetheless. Aww. Knock them both out with cheers. Just bits rain on their heads. Oh, wow. Okay, this is kind of weird. Let's look.
When I was in high school, there was one person everyone adored.
The lockers
Her
were the
teachers,
same lockers.
her friends. Sarah was everyone's favorite. Every boy wanted to date her. I could barely believe it when she picked me. Sometimes, I think that's what kept me blind for so long.
Okay. This is weird. I'm liking the presentation, but I'm also like, yeah, Dad, we don't need to know, that you really liked the girl in school and that, she was really popular. That's not really the... He's struggling to get to the point. He sounds more like a politician.
She was so alive, so passionate about everything. Early on, though, I realized I wasn't enough for her.
My eyes are going to be rolling a lot for this.
While the rest of us were
Perhaps.
pursuing college, careers, families. Sarah wasn't looking for any of that.
I'm going to pause again. Yes. Seriously. Thank you. I have made room for extra hats. So, I mean, I'm going to run out of hats. At this rate, I'm actually going to run out of hats. Thank you again, Rose. Seriously, that's very kind. But, like, you know, you need your money. You need your money. Unless you've, like, secretly robbed a bank and haven't told anybody, in which case we'll give you an alibi. We know where you were. You were here the whole time. But, yes, thank you. That is very kind. I'll have to break out the Christmas hats. Yeah, I'll end up just sort of hanging Christmas hats off my head because I've run out of hats. Yeah, I am. I'll end up wearing like the rainbow suspenders or something random just to add something colorful. Thank you. That is very, very kind. Seriously. You're like, yep, that's cool. Just like, hey everybody, yep. Ornaments. Yeah, Christmas ornaments. I'll get out all the Christmas baubles and like put the baubles over the hats. Oh, I could hang Christmas baubles off the microphone thingy. I could hang Christmas baubles off the microphone. I could probably get them to stay there. Hey Azumi, and of course Sir Octopus. How are you? How's it going? As you can see, I'm already bedecked in hats. It's the Hatpocalypse. Sparkly bubble balls. Yes, sparkly, glittery bubble balls. Which is tough to say. All the bills are paid. This is my for whatever money. Well, you are being very, very kind and generous to both the people here and to myself. That is very, very kind of you. Hey, there's Sir Ock. It's certainly a record for subs in a single stream. It's blown through subs in a single stream. I think the most subs we've ever had in a single stream was 3. I think it was 3. So we're past that. That's just that's done. The most hats ever, I think. Oh yeah, in the first few minutes. Oh, hats in the first few minutes. Yeah, that's blown through that. Oh, that's gone. That's just whoosh. That's gone. Blown through the subs in a single stream. That's gone. You know, that's more than done. You fell off your bike. Oh no. Are you okay? Did you hurt yourself? Hey, Kath. Good evening. How are you? How are things? We've only just sort of started. We're finding out about our birth mom. Our dad is telling us the story through a really weird sort of visual approach. Oh no, you slipped on the ice as well. Holy Moses. Yeah, we need a first aid kit in the chat, like. Are you okay as well, Kath? Is it just a bump, or did you hurt yourself badly or anything? I hope not. Is it okay with you, maybe for St. Patrick's Day, you can do green hats or shamrocks? Mac! I'll tell you something funny. I had a very similar idea. So yeah, we'll be seeing something like that for Paddy's Day if I do a Paddy's Day stream, which I probably will. I mean, but yeah, I had an idea very similar to that when I was looking up the Christmas hats, and when I found the miniature Santa hats, I was looking for a very similar idea, and sort of other variations on that theme. Balancing Easter eggs on this would be tricky. But Paddy's hats, we can do that. We can do that. Not bad, just stiff, hip and shoulder. Trying to catch myself at risk, face planting into the car or falling back and going with it. Yeah, that the sort of the decision you make. Which way do you go? Yeah. Hopefully it'll just be stiff for a few days and a little bit of bruising and not too much damage. Indeed they do, Mac. Indeed they do. We'll have to get on that. Could you imagine little coloured eggs with Velcro on the bottom of them stuck to my head? Still, it's not as good. If you folks enjoy the hats, you need to follow Sirius's stream because she puts like squishy tofu on her head. I don't actually mean actual tofu. That's going to sound really weird. She takes pieces of tofu and sticks them to her head. She has lots of plushy toys and she puts a squishy plushy tofu on her head and it's brilliant. And it stays up there quite happily for ages. But yeah, hopefully you'll be all right, Kath, and you as well, Azumi. I mean, that sounds like no fun at all. Both your legs hurt, but at least if you're moving around and stuff, it's probably just some bruising, and you'll be okay. But gosh, help us. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? How are things? Welcome, welcome. Sorry, we're taking a kind of a game break to sort of do the chat stuff. TMI dad story. Yes, you just, well, good morning. Good morning, how are you? Have some tea. Here you go, have some caffeine. There you go. You and Azumi are the toughest cookies. Hey, what can I say? I'm going to add extra hats. Hold on. Thank you, Rose. Or as Suzanne puts it, damn it, Rose. Damn it, Janet. Okay, Rose is like Oprah, and you get a sub, and you get a sub. Everybody gets a sub. Hold on now. So, oh, actually, can I try and see if the Velcro ones will work? Hold on one mo. I want to see if I tried to repair the Velcro ones because there are hats with Velcro on the bottom of them. And I tried to repair the Velcro ones. They hadn't been working too well. But let me see if I can get them to work now. Is that working? Is that working or is it falling off? I think it's kind of working. See, they're not as stable as I'd like them to be. I think they have a tendency to fall off. Oh, I'm putting them on the wrong way. If I put them on sidewards, how much Velcro do we have on this one? It's actually close to the top. So if I put it on like that, they're kind of working. They're sort of working. They're not working as well as the string ones. It was a mistake, I think, to attempt. Originally, these were for the top, but then they broke, and now I'm using other things on the top. Well, this is why Sirius's boyfriend thinks this is my hair. Sirius's boyfriend is convinced that I actually just have spiky rainbow hair. Because every time he sees me on her computer screen, it's this little man with a spiky head. There we go. So, I now have extreme hattage. As I said before, you should see what happens when I have to take these off at the end. I usually take the middle one off with the Velcro, and all the strings go twing, and hats just fly around the place. It's quite amusing. Life is Strange, a secret game mode of subbing. Yeah, you just sit here and watch this screen all day long. And my voice is gone already. Oh dear. Now I'm just thinking of that Oliver Sacks book, The Man Who Mistook His Wife for a Hat. Hat Star. Ta-da! Shall we continue with the game? Thank you, Rose. Seriously, did you secretly rob a bank? As I said, if you need an alibi, we got you. But like, seriously, that is seriously generous. Thank you very, very much. My God, that's like, I think that's more subs than I've ever had in like an entire week of streams. Let alone Rose got a job. So it's kind of like robbing a bank, except you've had to work long and hard for it. Seriously though, but congratulations on getting a job. Is it somewhere you like? Have you just started, or? Yeah, Rose was in stream with us. Exactly. I'm pretty sure Rose was here the entire time. But yeah, that's awesome news. Congratulations. Hopefully it's somewhere nice. Ah, okay, so I now have... Okay, I now have 3 at the back, down the center, 2 on the sides diagonally, and then 2 attached to the ears. So I think that's a start, eh? Hey, it's better than... That's better than, like, no job. Jobs are so bloomin' difficult to get at the moment as well. I mean, I don't know where you are in the country. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's hard everywhere, isn't it? So finding anything like a beard of hats. Oh, I wish that would work. Tried that before. We tried to get a hat to stay down here and it just wouldn't. It kept moving and like I couldn't talk and it would fall all over the place. Unfortunately. I have to work on figuring out a way to like make it stay, you know, that sort of thing. But now I can't move. A bit more like this. Oh, Kath, thank you. Also, Malik, you didn't have to do that. Seriously? It didn't play. I wonder why it didn't play. There you go. Now it plays. Yep. Look at Rose has started now. Thank you, Kath. I am officially, I think, out of hats now. I think this is me officially out of hats. This is the last hat. I'm going to be playing this very serious game with some very serious emotional content like this. Hold on, let me... It's actually kind of hard now to put them on because I don't want to knock any of those off. Okay, hang on. Here we go. We got this. We got this. We got this extreme happening. Oh, oh, there we go. There we go. Oh! Just morph into a hat. Hey, that is very kind of you to say, Steph. And again, Rose, thank you. Seriously? You've got to stop. You'll have no money for food. You'll have no money for food and shiny things. I don't have any hats left, so I'm gonna go back around here. It's either I try and attach more hats or I try to attach Funko Pop figures to my head. So I'm gonna go with more hats. Scarves next. I've got something better. And because we like a certain flag. Rainbow suspenders? Rainbow suspenders could work. As a stand-in since I don't have enough hats. Gotta have your rainbow suspenders. Yeah, I can't remember why. I think it was Haley and I had some rainbow suspenders club. You know, it's like page 47 in the gay agenda. But I apparently was allowed to have rainbow suspenders. Hold on, let me see if I can get this right. Stephen has to dress himself on stream. Whoop, whoop. Somewhere about there. There we go. I now have a pair of rainbow suspenders. Ta-da! I don't think they're quite in the right place. This one might need to be moved over a little bit. There we go. That's better. I'm holding in my tummy because, you know. Yes. So there we go. We now have... Is someone clipping this? For the first time ever, rainbow suspenders. Because we ran out of hats. Thanks to some exceptionally kind behavior. Santa hat mode, go! Crap. Hold on, crap. Santa hat modes. Ah! Okay. Santa hats. We still have Santa hats, but I don't have any Velcro to put them on too. How do I attach them without Velcro? I don't know how I make this work. It's like, it will not stick to my beard. Oh, for a second there I thought it was going to stick to the suspender. It's like, there we go. Santa hat mode, engaged. I will stick it in like grenades in a bandolier. There we are. Santa hat mode engaged. Actually, I think that way is easier. Yay. Off the shoulder. Oh, if I take the Velcro out, it'll flatten down. There we go. Off the shoulder Santa hat. Because everyone wears their Santa hats like this these days. Use the tip of a party hat. Genius. Hold on. Ah! There's not. Hold on. We got this. Hats on hats. Can you see it? Hats on hats. Or should I use the one at the front? Would this one be better? There we go. Hats on hats. Hats on hats. This is ridiculous. There we are. The problem is, of course, it'll disappear at the top of the thing, but you'll know it's there. You'll know it's up there. Hanging up there at the top. I need a further back webcam. Now my hats are wearing hats. Absolutely. Seriously, you folks are lovely and wonderful and adorable, and I love you all. But this is ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous, probably in a great way, but still, it's ridiculous. Statue of Liberty. I am sorry, I missed your Statue of Liberty joke. My apologies. I need like a book. I need a book and a torch. Hold on, I need a book and a torch. Let me grab a book. What have I got book-wise? Got a copy of Nimona. That'll do. I don't have a torch. I need a torch. See, if I want to be the Statue of Liberty, I need a book and I need a torch. Oh, I don't have a torch. Oh man. My cunning plan is ruined. Oh, I know, hang on. I've got a candle. I've got a candle from the birthday cakes. There we go. There we go, the Statue of Liberty. Book of Nimona plus candle. Ta-da! Oh no, hang on. Oh, brilliant. Thank you kindly. Sue brought me a lamp, which of course on screen doesn't change colour. This is an LED lamp that is changing colour, but the webcam will not pick it up. But it does the job. So, torch, glowing, book, Statue of Liberty. There we go. Yeah. Also, highly recommend Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. If you haven't read it, it's awesome. It's a webcomic originally. I'm not sure if it's still available online, but highly recommend Nimona. My other choices were Rat Queens or Squirrel Girl, so also highly recommend them. Turn this off again. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Sue, for the torch. Oh. I feel like I've accomplished a lot today. Right. Is everyone breathing? Everyone's good? These are actually quite comfortable. If you can't accept the recommendation of someone in 8 hats and rainbow suspenders, well, exactly, who can you trust if you can't trust a man dressed like this, wearing rainbow suspenders? I mean, who can you trust? Okay, shall we? Now I'll end up starting adding badges down the side. Like I'll start adding like like my NASA pin and my other badges and buttons and stuff for the thingy. You look like you should be selling shady used spaceships. I know, right? Spaceship pen, and other spaceship pen. I have spaceship pens. I'm kind of close to selling spaceships. I have Kerbal Space Program figures. I can't sell used spaceships, but I can sell used astronauts. Used astronaut just sounds really dodgy. That's a particular type of website on the internet. And yes, both pens have indeed been used. And yes, seriously, Rose, that is very kind of you. That is, you've just derailed the whole thing. And there you go again. Thank you kindly. Now I've got to add what, another hat to another hat? Hold on, we can do that. We can make that work. Oh, yeah. There's another hat. De-velcro it. The Velcro system for these hats is actually kind of handy. It's just a square of foam with some Velcro on it that fits into the hat, which means I can turn it back into a hat whenever I want. So let's add a hat to... I'm like one of those fish, the angler fish. Although it's... Here we go. Hat on a hat. Ta-da! Shall we get some game then? Hey, I'm I'm good if you're good. I'm happy either way. As I said, who needs a game? We can just sit here in the inventory screen all day. But yes, that is very kind of you. Thank you very, very much. That is record-breaking amount of hats in the first, 45 minutes of the stream. Thank you very much. That is very kind. Oh, hat down, emergency. Oh God. Ugh. We temporarily lost a hat. Let me get my bag of other hats out of the way. It was because it was on the front. It's too far forward. It fell off. So I'll stick it back here. So 2 hats. They're still there. That is wonderful. Thank you very much. I'm so warm now. I'm so warm. Right. Shall we continue? Let's find out about... I don't even know. What was this game about again? I've no idea what's going on. Let's learn.
She was looking for escape.
Okay, so she was looking for escape. Everybody liked her. She chose him. He was looking after career and stuff, and she wanted to escape. Then she became pregnant.
When Sarah became pregnant, I thought it would solve everything.
Of course you did. You're a moron.
And it did. For a little while.
Yeah, of course.
Becoming your father is the greatest moment of my life.
Yes, indeed, Winston. Yes, indeed. How are you,
So
Kim?
much
How are things?
love, but I was still blind.
My tea has actually gone cold. We're back to the footprints and the solemnly swear I'm up to no good. It's a nice device. It gives us a little bit of interaction rather than it just being a cutscene.
However much she loved you then, it wasn't enough. For Sarah, the need to escape was always there.
Oh yeah, because you just keep
For over
you
a
just keep
year,
your needles under the bed
I
randomly.
tried to help her. I made myself believe that she was still a good person.
Why would she have stopped being a good
That-
person, dude?
No matter what happened, she would never do anything to hurt you. I was wrong. Eventually, I saw her for who she really was. A destructive person.
Oh wow, dude, really?
Someone who could never be satisfied. anyone or anything, even the love
Oh,
of her
okie dokie,
own
Izumi. I hope you
I
feel
was
better,
desperate.
and I hope your legs aren't too sore in
didn't
the
know
morning
what
and
to
stuff.
do.
Yes.
So I
Goodbye,
made
Izumi.
choice.
See you soon.
I
Thanks
was
for dropping
never
by.
going to let her harm you again.
Wow, dude. So you've got someone who, for complex reasons, I'm sure, ends up with a serious drug addiction, and you turn it into she's no longer a good person, she's really a destructive person, and etc. etc. Yeah, good work, bro. Good work. Very, very compassionate and understanding of you there.
What you saw at the Overlook, Rachel, it was true. We kissed. It was the saddest kiss of my life. It was a kiss goodbye. I told her that I was happy for her, that she felt like she'd gotten her life together. Fine.
I'm waiting for the
But
but.
she didn't get to
There
just
it is.
decide one day to be a mother. Not after what she'd done. Not after all the people she hurt.
All the people she hurt.
All the lives she destroyed. I told her
Which lives?
she'd been given the greatest gift in the world. The chance to be your mother. And she squandered it.
Oh, I hate this guy. I hate this guy more than ever now.
Pained me to hurt her like that.
No, it didn't, you selfish dick.
But I'd do it again. And
Yes,
again,
because you're a selfish dick.
and again, to keep you safe.
Yes, there might indeed be more we're not being told, but it's very hard to get his justification from what he's telling us. He's supposedly telling us everything, and of course it's more complicated than that. But bloody hell.
So that was the first time you've seen her or spoken with her in 15 years?
No. I send her money. Every single month. It's our arrangement.
But yeah,
But now she wants to see me?
Yes. But Rachel, it cannot be.
it cannot be. I am going to stop using contractions now because this is that serious. But yeah, whilst it might be more complicated, his bit about, someone has a drug addiction, so I realize that they're actually not a good person. That's rather telling. Yeah. Hey, JA, welcome to the stream. I now have hats on hats and rainbow suspenders. We ran out of hats. It's kind of ironic that this game had the issue with avoiding unions when Life is Strange series maintains rich people are generally evil. Yes, indeed, isn't it? It's like what you say in your creative work and what your boss decides needs to happen to make sure that the creative work gets made and sold and shipped on time. We got somewhat carried away. My head now weighs twice what it used to. There wasn't a lot in here to begin with. Right, let's see. There we go.
You think you have the right to decide that for her?
When I left Sarah, when I took Rachel away, I truly believe I saved her life. And I will continue to protect her no matter what.
But maybe she's different now. People change, right?
Maybe so. But consider that for 15 years, she's preferred that money to you.
Wow.
Rachel,
And drug
I
addictions
think
are
I need to lie
complicated.
down.
And they do indeed do extreme damage to families. But holy Moses, dude, really? Yes, indeed. Three more sleeps till TwiggleCon. Absolutely. Way. Oh, TwiggleCon. Yeah. You survived again, Stephanie. Nice. And the difference between someone in a very difficult financial situation,
I can't leave Rachel to deal with this alone.
a very difficult financial situation, as well as struggling with drug addiction and rehabilitation, is not the same as preferring money over their own daughter. That's not the same thing, dude. Group SMS. What? What's this group SMS? But you totally saved us. Without you there, we no show. Seriously, just come bring Rachel. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Sorry, dudes. What the hell? Massive group text. Oh, they're having a Tempest party. Yeah. Fuck you. Why would I be looking at this now?
Hard to argue that Rachel would have had a better life with Sarah.
That was not the same thing. But yeah, that's, as I say, it's complicated. It's complicated, but that's certainly how he's portraying it. I have angry, emotional reactions to, she's got stars on her walls. I bet you they glow in the dark. Oh, I'm sorry, Kath.
Rachel?
Yeah, we were saying that once we get our own place, glow-in-the-dark stars are definitely going to be a thing.
I need some way to show Rachel that I'm here for her.
Darn, that was a great screenshot I should have taken back there. Above all, remember, you are loved.
Rachel has so many inspirations, she can barely keep them all contained.
Yeah, damn right. Why not? In the classic you do you, boo.
Rachel even knows how to make a dinky lamp look cool.
Emergency kit. Huh. We get out the torch and we make a blanket fort. We get out the torch and make a blanket fort. I just put that torch in my back pocket again. To press and hold to view your objective. Let's read our silly hand again. Be here for Rachel. Also, don't get creeped out by the weird flatness of our hand. I'm pretty sure I had them for a while as a child. Nice, J.A., nice. Put those in the guest room where my nephew sleeps. A relative moved in. The 5-year-old told him in no uncertain terms the stars are staying. Damn right they are. Oh, yeah, no, they're the best thing ever. So you turn on the night light.
This light needs more light.
This light needs more light? No, you need to turn
Wonder what
off.
I could find around here to brighten up that nightlight.
You need to turn off. Hang on, wait a second, that's weird. There's the light switch. There's a light switch. But no light. Anyone else notice the lack of ceiling light? There's a light switch. But no ceiling light. What? It's amazing to see a 6-year-old give a man 10 times his age the absolute business. Damn right. Stick it underneath it. Sit it on top of it in some clever, ingenious construction. Seriously, that works? Yeah. It's gonna be awesome now. And we just
All
put it
ready
back
for
in our
Rachel's
pocket.
light show.
Makes sense that Rachel needs 2 signs to contain her awesomeness. I shall call her Lion Crab from now on. Rachel's surrounded by so much love. Yet
Light
she
switch
seems
goes
so
to a socket. Huh.
alone.
Her wonderful daughter on the night of her first show break a leg. Really, it's only her first show? That's a bit weird. She appears to be far too practiced for one show. It might actually power the socket that that star is plugged into. Archer's the best time. That must be why Hawkeye's my favorite Avenger. Going to buy some on eBay after stream. Thanks for the idea. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's the best thing ever. Why don't we turn off this lamp? She does have an awesome room. Let's be
Rachel's really
be
into
honest about that.
stars. I wonder if it's her way of feeling connected.
She's just an awesome nerd. That's all. She likes
Even you,
books
Willie, couldn't
and
come up with the
science.
tragedy Rachel's going through.
Give the man some credit. We're gonna save the flowers. Nice. Although, is now the time to do the whole
At
romantic
least
thing?
she'll have something from tonight.
That'll do. Look. No, look. Look right there. I think it's a piggy bank. That's actually a floofy dog. It won't let me zoom in any closer. I can't get physically any closer. But look. Look, there's a floofy Bork on the shelf. Wiggle floof, exactly. Let's use her laptop while she's on the bed. Let's just go through all her stuff. She's like, why are you going through all my stuff? Ah, you know.
I could get grades like this. I just don't want to.
Sure. Map of the USA. Picture of...
I've heard that Rachel and Nathan hang out sometimes, but it still seems hard to believe.
Their desperate attempt to try and make us like Nathan Prescott. So, let's speak.
Hey, Rachel. I'm glad you're here, Chloe.
Of course.
oh, right, okay. Let me do more than that. Zoom. Dazzle her in the face with stars. Just shine a lights in her eyes. F you, Nathan, indeed. Maybe now I'll turn off the other lamp. Finally. Thanks, game.
Hey. Check it out.
Check it out. I hella magnified your light show.
It's
Although I would kill for a ceiling like
beautiful.
that, I'm just saying.
I thought you might like it.
Purple and blue ceiling
I've always loved
with
stars.
stars.
Why?
They remind us there's so much beauty out there, which we almost never see.
Because we're blinded by what's in front of us.
No, because it's daytime, silly.
Exactly.
Isn't it gorgeous? Look at
Then
that.
I learned the truth. The stars we're seeing have already been dead for millions of years.
Yep. But the light from others hasn't
They're
reached
all-
you yet.
Lies.
No, just memories. Just memories trapped in light.
But that doesn't make them any less beautiful. Right?
And there are other
I don't
stars. Also streetlights.
They're not even
That
real.
too.
Then what's the point?
Oh no, we're starting to sound like Will Smith's kid. How can the stars be real if our
It's
eyes
all
aren't real?
lies. Everything. My entire
Yay.
life. My dad.
Give me that ceiling and no one gets hurt.
My mom.
Would you mess with a man in this getup?
If I can even call her that anymore. And that other woman. My real mom. She's the biggest lie of all. I can't trust any of them. I think you're the only one in the world I can trust.
I'll take it. Even if it's only by process of elimination.
And yes, the stars do indeed live longer than that.
Good. I wore this bracelet my entire life. I never even asked why. Never even thought about it. Somehow, I think I always knew. Even when I didn't know.
Yes, exactly. She is your mom because
But
she raised you.
My
The other
real
woman is
mother
also
was
your mom,
gone.
just differently.
You should take it back.
No. There's nowhere else I'd rather keep it than right here.
I say, someone can be your bio mom, and someone can be your, life mom. You can have more than one mom. You can have more than one mom in many ways, but you can have more than one mom. And maybe the relationship will never be as good between you and your birth mom. Maybe you don't really know each other, but, it doesn't make them not your mom either. But particularly not the woman who has, as you say, raised you for your entire life. She's definitely earned the title of mom, too. All the music in these got muted
the
out,
fact
by
that
the
she's
way.
here right now. That she came here.
So many options, exactly. Only
For me?
moms. Yep, you do that.
I think I need to see her. Is that wrong?
Of course not.
Of course not.
Parenthood is a social construct. Particularly the
It might be
version we
tough
have.
to track her down.
Yeah. That's true. Luckily, I've got my secret weapon.
My stepmother is more of a mother to me than the woman that gave birth to me. Well, yes, exactly. There you go. Exactly.
But what if we can't find her? It's not like I can ask my dad.
Yeah, but Frank will know.
I have no idea where to start.
Frank. Got this.
Let me handle it.
Really?
Really.
At least no one should get the feels tonight. I know, right? I'm here to cheer you up.
I like it. Of course, even if we know where she is, we need a way to get to her.
Silly feels.
I can't just ask my parents for a ride.
Oh, yeah, I've got that too.
I think I might be able to fix up that truck in the junkyard.
Really?
I'll give it my best.
Minigame.
I know you will. But even if we find her, how will I talk to her? What do I say?
You start with, hi.
After my dad died, I didn't know how to keep talking to him. I still don't. But it doesn't matter.
If she asks for money, bail.
All that matters is that he's there.
Ah,
Your dad?
In my dreams, he's there. And it's so real. It's almost like it's another part of my life. It used to be the only part that mattered. I've never told anyone about that. Weird, huh? Rachel?
I was just thinking. Maybe I was wrong before. Who cares if the stars are dead? As long as we can still see them, that means they're real. To us. Right?
Can't finish my tea because I can't tilt my head back far enough. With all of the hats. I keep banging into the chair. Mischief managed. Herb, thank you very much for the host. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a particularly good relationship with my parents. One parent in particular. But, you know, it's different for different people. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, we're really messing it up now. Can we do the scene from Red Dwarf? Please, can we do the scene from Red Dwarf?
Dad, I think we're stuck. Hey.
I know, Herb.
Maybe you should let me drive.
I have hats.
You always
hats.
do
Oh,
it
I've lost
wrong.
one. Oh no, I've lost
That
one.
was one time. When are you going to let it go?
I lost a hat.
Remember when we used to work on cars together?
I also have rainbow suspenders.
Those are some of my favorite
And hats.
memories.
So many hats. Ah.
We never.
How are you, Herb?
That
How are
wasn't
things?
You.
Could have sworn that was me. All right, you win. Why don't you go take a look?
You sure?
I've had to convince couples to take family photos. It's much better to avoid the drama and do the pictures than to snub someone. I can imagine so, yes. Yes, how are things, Herb? Ah, a mime is a terrible thing to waste.
Ugh.
She said,
What's
ugh,
wrong?
at exactly the wrong moment.
Don't you see anything?
Fine.
Yes,
It's
and?
the spark plug.
No, that's not it. I just had that replaced.
Isn't improv supposed to be all about
Yes, and?
yes and?
Hey!
Yes, and what?
Dad, stop. None of this is real. You're not real. Rachel's family isn't real. This whole thing, it's all just.
It'd be cool if
theater.
Max was sitting at the back. Just like at the far back.
Well-
Max was there.
You know what William Shakespeare said.
Lots and lots of things.
Something about stories told by idiots, full of sound and fury, signifying fuck all.
That sounds like the triple A
Nailed
video game industry.
But I don't want to be an actor. I just want to be myself.
Ah.
Give me a break.
Well, maybe there's a reason we pretend. Maybe the lies we tell each other
What's
are
with his hand?
less horrible than the truths we keep hidden.
Wow. That's pretty dark, Dad.
You waving at my
Where do you
parents while
think you
grinning?
get it from? There's my cue.
Exit stage left. Hit by truck.
Relax, sweetie. It's all pretend.
I like
right?
William as a character. It's a shame he's dead.
Right.
Just a bit of stage magic. Floodlights, sound effects. Chloe, look at me. Look at me, sweetheart. It's going to be okay.
Ouch. Ow. Engage feels buttons now. Yeah, that's a damn solid effect. They did a really good job on that. I wonder who their props people were. That really looked like a truck. Like Frogger. Oh But yeah, I like William as a character. It's a shame that he kind of starts off dead. Everyone's a critic.
Wait, what the shit? Has someone been going through my room?
Yeah, of course. Step douche.
Doesn't seem like Mom. She wouldn't leave a mess like this.
Yes, we know. We know who this is.
Wait. David? That motherfucker. Whatever. I don't have time for this shit. I've got to help Rachel.
Yes, why are we here?
Okay. I saw Sarah leaving Frank's RV. He might know how to find her.
So why didn't we just message Frank
He
direct?
might also be totally pissed about Damon's money. I've got to get this exactly right.
Ooh.
I can do this.
Maybe we need deep down things will be okay as long as we remember all the good things more than bad
Oh,
stuff.
Frank. Eager much?
Where's the money?
So, the situation was a lot more complicated than you told me.
What are you talking about?
I promise I can explain. I have a favor to ask you first.
You can't be fucking serious.
I need to find that woman from yesterday. Sarah.
Mac of wisdoms.
Frank?
What the hell for?
Something important. Can you help? I'm trying to help a friend.
He'll know who the friend
It would
is.
mean a whole lot to her.
The girl with you at the mill?
Yeah.
Meet in the junkyard in
He
2
knows
hours.
who Rachel is, though.
Sweet. Thanks, man. You're a real...
But he knows who Rachel is. So why the
well,
girl with you?
I guess. What am I getting myself into?
I don't know. I'm confused as you are, Chloe. This is hella confusing. Thank you for being there for me last night. I hate the way it does that. They keep popping in as I'm trying to read them. If you don't answer it after 2 or 3 have already started, you end up a bit behind. So... Okay, so... Thank you for being there. Guess what? You already missed me. Okay, that. Also, we're meeting Frank at the junkyard in 2 hours. Still at my house, just showering, then grabbing tools for the truck.
Okay. I've
Right.
got 2 hours to kill. Huh? Mom usually does my laundry when she gets sick of me not doing my laundry.
Ah yes, that little grow
Maybe
up
she
time.
believed me for once about never coming back home.
Yeah, she's probably still massively upset, dude. Okay, we can't get anything out of the,
Still can't fucking believe that David went through my stuff.
Yeah, he does still sound pissed. I'm a bit worried about that, of course.
I'm about to rack up a lot more absences.
Indeed.
Inaccurate as of yesterday. Someone should update this photo. So much has changed. I wonder if you'd even recognize me now.
Okay, let's...
Dad's favorite jacket. Definitely taking that if Rachel and I... Have I ever watered that? Better than nothing.
Good luck, plant. Best of luck. Hope things work out well for you. Skateboards, let's have a look.
If Rachel and I were still leaving today, there's literally nothing in there that's worth
Right,
taking.
let's get this done. How can I
Is
shower?
Mom playing music? Huh.
How can I just come in and shower without being caught? So I was right along. Rachel Rambo's fucking evil. I guess you think you're her little sidekick now. Yep. Out at the school, nobody gave a shit about me last night. It's all Rachel, Rachel, Rachel. Because you're alone and regret being a bitch to me. Fair enough. Oh, he's moved in, alright.
No way. Mom actually sold her ring for $300.
David car calendar.
I remember this. Mom loved it. Wait.
Free breakfast in bed.
Is today Mother's Day?
Time to be proven you're officially the best mom in the world. Aw. Yeah, you done goofed. David stuff.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
David really is moving in.
Why does everybody have everyone's phone number? Yeah, apparently there are only about 12 people in this entire town.
Can I just give that to Mama?
Question is, which one of these drawers do we find David's, like, 14th handgun in? He now keeps them all downstairs in a locked cabinet in the future. But who knows now?
I wonder who gave this to Mom.
Putting your foot down. Good work, Dr. Bill. Oh.
So, if I put this photo out, Mom just hides it in a different drawer? What the hell?
There's also a DA just for those 12 people. Yeah, absolutely. Crime is rampant. Arcadia Bay is a town in crisis. Okay, let's see if we can manage a whole shower
Is that
thing.
David's towel?
Oh, for goodness sake. Yes, David has
Where the
moved
hell
in.
is mine?
David has moved in. David's toothbrush, David's shaver, David's
Okay.
towels, David's books.
My towel's probably in here somewhere.
David has moved in.
Lots of washcloths. No towel.
We're having a mini game crisis over a towel.
I truly hate seeing so much of David's shitter.
Yeah,
Gross.
it is drawing it out a bit, isn't it? We are struggling to manage with.
No awesome pirate towel.
Better for me. Okie dokie, J.A. Sleep well, buddy. We shall see you again soon. Or else we're seeing you really soon.
Score.
Pirate towel. Awesome pirate towal. And the blue hair dye. Look,
Can't
the blue
believe
hair
Max and I
dye.
were so into this shit when we were kids. Wait a minute. Captain Bluebeard's hair dye. Max was going to make me a pirate, but we never got around to it.
Well, we're sorted now.
Ready for the best shower of my life.
Can we...
Hot water, don't let me down.
Can we close the door? No, apparently we're just like... Yeah, we're good. We don't even have any clothes to hand. We're just gonna jump in and shower without our parent, without Mum knowing that we're downstairs. I mean, like, how is no one gonna notice? Oh yeah, we're just a burglar who broke in and used your shower while you were downstairs. We left the door open as well. Oh, you're kidding. We're actually just gonna... Huh. I suppose it's the comb in, hair dye, mascara, temporary stuff.
New clothes.
That happened to my aunt? Really? Holy shit, really? Now we're stealing clothes. I also don't know why we're hopping around so much. William's clothes. We're gonna wear our dad's jacket. I do like our pirate towel. I'm just saying, I do like our pirate towel.
What do I feel like wearing on this crazy ass day?
I've got so much time to kill that I'm gonna start stitching on patches. Yeah, oh yeah, there's dye everywhere. It's now running down her face, down her neck. Right, we've got a dragon, which is kind of like the D&D dragon. I quite like that. Bonus outfits, bird skull, Square Enix member. Let's have a look what the bird skull one looks like. And quick fade, dressed. Change. She can get dressed hella fast though. So, also this t-shirt is now covered in dye. Gonna go with the dragon. Kim, you're absolutely right. Both, oddly enough, both in this game and the first game, I was very impressed with how they dealt with things like shower scenes and bathroom stuff and pajamas. I was very impressed with how they managed to avoid being oddly lingery and dodgy with camera angles and stuff. And yes, David Cage could learn a thing or two. I like this. I like this a lot.
All right. One last thing.
They also do some great strategic butt covering.
I need to get
in,
Dad's tools so I can fix that
the
truck.
original game as well. The
Dad's
camera
toolbox
angles
should
are
be
good.
in the garage downstairs.
All the shower scenes have a point. Yes, absolutely. Sometimes they are purely about, mental space. They all have a point. They're careful with their camera angles. They make them work like actual showering scenes of human beings as opposed to, perving. Okay, we got a sneak. Oh, hold shift down to move faster. Maybe it's because we're gonna have to start
Here
sneaking.
goes.
Got this. You got this.
What are the chances I can avoid Mom or David?
Stealth mode, activate. Hopefully at the very bottom of the stairs that door is still open.
I'm flipping them over.
Don't move.
Not yet. I told you, 3 minutes each side.
They're gonna burn.
Oh,
gets to
you're
see
the
them being
expert
happy.
now.
I can't stand it.
I'm telling you, it'll make a mess. You know, you don't have to make me breakfast. I'd settle for flowers.
You cook all the time. I want you to have a break at home.
You are one class act, David Madsen.
Yeah, she works in a diner. She knows how to cook shit.
Mom actually looks pretty happy right now.
Yes, it doesn't stop David from being a douche. Yes, allow me to explain to you how to cook stuff.
Hey, who's there?
Hey.
Chloe, your hair. When did you... Was this for the play? I heard you performed last night.
Nope. I mean, I did, but this is something different.
Yeah.
None of that matters now.
He's an ass that treats your
I
mom
am
well.
so glad
even
to
though
see
he is
you.
an ass. And he really needs to learn
Good
some
to see
coping
you, Chloe.
strategies.
Coming home was a smart decision.
I'm not actually home.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Yeah.
I
Like he wasn't even there.
I didn't get you anything.
Having you back home is present enough.
I'm just here to pick up something. Then I have to go.
Are you coming home tonight?
Mom, I don't know.
I wish
Honest
you would
answer.
tell me what you're up to.
I'm just hanging out with Rachel.
Oh, how is Rachel? I was telling David about the play and you being in it.
I really gotta go.
Listen, wait. Before you go, David
has something to say to you. Ah.
It won't take but a minute.
I do like that t-shirt.
Mom.
Oh no, yeah, no, Joyce is wonderful. Joyce is wonderful in the original game as well.
I don't think this is the best idea.
And she's like,
You already
sit. You promised. Sit down. Man up. Do the
Chloe,
thing.
I've made an agreement with your mother to trust you
After I went through your
from
room.
now on.
Really? What does that mean?
It means that from today forward, I'm going to take you at your word. So, if you say you haven't been smoking or drinking, then I'll just leave you be.
The idea is you should feel comfortable here, Chloe. David's not going to question you, and neither am I.
I say David has a whole pile of unhealthy coping strategies. This actually is not a bad thing from him. Him making a conscious effort to trust somebody and take them at their word, for him is not easy to do, given all the shit he has going on in his head. I'm gonna go with great plan, guys,
Well,
and hope it's not too
this
sarky.
sounds like it's doomed to fail, but hey, kudos for trying.
Chloe.
That was the best option the
What?
game gave us.
I really meant it. Good job.
That was the best we could do.
Can we be done now?
We had a choice between liar and that, so we picked the lesser of two.
Wait 1 second. Don't go, Chloe.
Aye.
I've been meaning to show you something. Maybe now's a good time. This is my friend Phil Becker. We served in the same unit. 2 tours. Becker was killed near the end of our deployment. Roadside IED.
Unlucky.
We used to joke about all the trouble we were gonna get into once we got back home. But he died. He died, and I didn't. And I think about that fact every damn day. The point is, I've had my share of grief. I know what you're going through. So I guess what I'm saying is, I'm here to do whatever I can to help you get over the loss of your dad.
This doesn't
Please.
track.
I'm begging you. Give David a chance, won't you?
Here. Why don't you keep this photo for a little while?
Yeah, no, that's what I
Think
mean.
about what I've said.
In the original game, he hasn't reached that realization yet. In the original game, David's behavior demonstrates very clearly that he hasn't gotten to that point, and it's like, I'm going to accept the offer because we're doing it for Mom, not him. But the David of the first game is very much not dealing with his post-traumatic stress, not dealing with his inability to trust people. He's very much not doing any of these things. So I don't know where this David making the first few steps. Yeah, I'm wondering if he ended up backsliding somehow because we didn't help. But I'm kind of, I'm not. This David seems to be further down the line than the David we then know later. Yes, exactly, Kim. It's interesting. Thing is, had they given us a David in the first game that was mostly like he was in the first game, with smidges of this David, it would have made him a more complicated character and a harder character to pin down as just step douche. I think they missed the opportunity to make David a little more complex. And yes, Joyce as a stabilizing force may have just gotten worn down, because saint as she may be, she can't go on forever like that. Hey Lulu, how are you, gorgeous? How are things? Do you like my collection of hats? My fine collection of hats? My collection of hats with hats on top of hats, and also rainbow suspenders. We had quite a busy start to the stream. I like this deconstruction of character and plot while wearing 10 hats. And hats on hats. And hats on hats on hats. Although... Oh, thank you for the host, Lulu.
David looks so young.
Katamari Stephen, who is also an
this
80s
Phil
stage
guy.
magician.
They look close.
Well, yeah, they served together for 2 tours.
Thank you, David.
Hey,
Chloe.
big spenders.
Mom.
I'm just so proud.
Oh, good
of you
night,
both.
Malik. Sleep well.
Mom,
Say hi to
I
Phyllis.
really need to
for
go.
us. And also, cats.
Be careful out there, Chloe.
I love you, sweetheart.
All right.
Your first mate abandoned you. No!
What the hell?
Yeah,
Just gotta grab Dad's toolbox and then get out of here quick.
this David is
What's the
is
matter,
way
David?
further along.
Don't want any more decorations inside your toolbox?
We could pick that lock. My friend at work can probably pick that lock right off. Phyllis had watched with me and says hi back. Good night, Phyllis. I hope you have a good sleep. Yeah. Say they could have hinted at it, and maybe it would have worked. We've also got the slightly unreliable narrator thing, maybe, as well, in that we're not seeing everything from everyone's point of view, so we are only seeing skewed versions of conversations and internal monologues from Max, and in this case, Chloe.
Work with me here.
I picked locks too. Oh, cool. Yeah, a friend of mine in work picks locks. He's got a YouTube channel he enjoys that he sent me links to, the Lock Picking Lawyer. And the dude is awesome. He does some really interesting things with ramset guns.
But still
and,
needs a bit more
bolt splitters and
love.
stuff like that. I think it's
I
the
can
Lock
salvage
Picking
this
Lawyer
beast.
is the dude's name.
I just need to find the right tool.
But yeah,
for
my
each
mate from
problem.
work has picked locks on his lunch break whilst sitting at his desk, just like, just working away. It's great. It's great. Best guess.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it?
Call of Warriors Gunslinger is a great game, by the way. If you want to see the... oh, cool. A friend of mine recommended that to me, but I haven't ever played it. I think it was on Humble Bundle a while ago or something like that. Or GOG. Maybe GOG. Some fucking thinger.
This thing is gunked the fuck up.
But yeah, it's definitely worth checking out that lockpicking lawyers videos if you get a chance, because they're fun. They're short, and he basically just brute forces things. Nice.
Sick.
Oil gun.
Hi, Vance.
Low dirt.
Now, Skip, I understand you worked as a security guard at Blackwell Academy. Is that true?
Yep.
Yeah. That's true. Keeping the kiddies safe by day and melting their faces off by night.
Oh, I need to tighten it. Where's my wrench? I've got my wrench.
It's pretty loose. How can I tighten it?
Fantastic.
I know basically nothing about cars, so.
If you haven't heard these guys yet, what I want you to do is crank that stereo.
Although I did help
loud.
strip down a
If
Mini
anyone
once.
complains, what do you tell them?
Death.
Much better.
You're almost as bad as Rose. You are. That is very kind of you. Thank you very much. Have a sub, Kip. Have a free
I
sub.
can definitely
Hey.
see some problems.
Allow me to find another hat.
Just
I've got to
need to
put
match
more
them
hats
to the
on
right
hats.
tool.
Oh, hold on. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna actually. I might just take a couple of hats so I don't have to keep reaching down for them, just in case, and throw them over there. So I have spare hats to hand. So, Rose is a bad influence on you. Not even close. Hats on hats. Okay, hats on hats. The one on the front doesn't stay on, so I'm gonna go for one of these side ones. Hold on. Trying to get it in. There we go. Hats on headsets. That is very kind of you, Stephanie. That is very kind of you. Hey, Carrie. Hello. Welcome to the More Hats Than I've Ever Worn in My Life stream. How are you? I'm almost tempted to pause for a tea break, though, because this is the perfect opportunity to pause for a tea break. We'll get this car fixed, and then we'll pause. Graffiti the globule.
What do I see?
What do I see? I don't see either of those things. We'll go with the line.
I know.
T-levels are... Oh, no. T-levels are, like, completely... For the tea break. Seriously, at this point, the pair of you own shares in my stream. Aw, that's kind of adorable. That is very kind of you. Hold on, I'll fix the symmetry now then. Whoop. I've got to now get out and make tea without all of these falling off. Do I need to time you guys out? Yes, it's like divorce. Reason too generous.
Maybe something's wrong with the battery post.
Okay, so if let's just check all our... Let's check some fucking thinger and
Looks like someone tried to
thingamajiggy.
patch this thing up. Sometime before I was born.
Yeah, but it's duct tape, it's fine.
At this point, I think that ancient duct tape is better than anything I can do.
Yes, it is. It's
Better
practically
leave it
adhered
be.
to it. Check the fucking thingamajigger.
The distributor
All the
cap
new
looks
hats.
pretty
Yeah,
gross.
if I scritch down
I
in my
need
chair,
something
you can
small
see
to
all of
scrape
the extra
gunk off the
hats.
cap.
It is just ridiculous now. I'm gonna have to sit further back from the computer so that all the hats can be displayed in their glory. Hey, good morning, Kiwi. How are you? Good morning. Welcome to the I'm wearing a lot of hats and hats on hats stream. We're just gonna
Nothing
wrench
doing.
everything. Nothing doing? Cool. check the battery.
This connection
How are you
is
doing, Chris?
pretty shaky. I could fix this battery post if I could get a good enough grip on it.
Wrench that bad boy.
Not helping.
Oh, hi, actually, we need a... yeah. Pliers. Check the goop pibble. Indeed. Hats on hats. Yes, it is ridiculous, but this is like a
There.
stream for the record books.
Fits
This
like
is
a deadly electric glove.
Deadly Electric Glove. That's either an awesome name for an album or an awesome name for a
Nope.
sex tape. I can't decide which.
Not gonna help. The distributor cap looks pretty gross. I need something small to scrape the gunk off the cap.
Got it. The hats seem to be staying on, though. The Santa hats are indeed staying, so we're good. As well as the rainbow suspenders, which are surprisingly comfortable.
That should help keep shit distributed.
Yeah! Get that shit distributed,
Oh,
yo.
fuck.
Hella distributed shit.
Go back from whence you came.
Yes, you are. You are all lovely, wonderful, gorgeous people, and I don't deserve any of you. Not one of you.
Spark plugs busted. Carbon deposits. Of course.
No. No. Oh, we're going to Dad's car for the spark plug. We're going to Dad's car for the spark plug because we know it was new just before the crash. Ah, game. Kick to the stomach much? We need a sequel to this before Life is Strange where she just fixes cars for several episodes. I know, right?
Please?
Yeah, it is nice.
I need
It is nice, but it's also... Oh dear, really? Thanks, Dad. Ghost Dad is the best mechanic. Yeah, I got this.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And bang. We turn around the corner and Frank's right there.
Yes!
And no seatbelt, yes. Yeah, exactly. Let's not crash the damn truck, eh? Which t-shirt will I use to wipe off my hands? Oh, that'll do. And then I look out and see... Oh, it's a mirror. And then I
Hey,
take my fingers
Junkyard Queen.
and I do this.
Where are you at?
And I get a cool smoky eye thing going on. Wow, damn, we cleaned
Hey.
up our hands fast.
Holy shit. Your hair. It's so... badass. I was gonna say hot. But yeah, badass too. That shirt looks awesome too.
It
I
does
might
look
add.
like the D&D
You
dragon.
like anything that starts fire.
Actually, it would have been lovely
Hey,
if they just used the
not sure
and
if you
symbol
saw,
and had permission.
But someone moved your truck. No way. Should we check it out?
Yes, so glad we checked the brakes. Oh, Rainbow, that's very kind of you to say. It's just me sitting here
Price.
talking.
Nice wheels.
This is a weird moment to pause it, but if I don't pause it now, I suspect it's going to go on
You're
for
early,
a
Frank.
while.
What's the occasion?
It's his fucking bar mitzvah.
Ah, okay.
Frank here's becoming a man. Aren't you, big guy.
What's he doing here?
What do you think? We're not dealing with a couple of dime bags anymore, Chloe. Where's the money?
Okay. I know that's the worst place to pause, but I think if we don't pause now, it's gonna go. Things are about to hit like full speed any moment. So if we go now, want to hear if you can make it to the tea. Oh yeah, I won't mute the mic. Nah, you probably won't hear it from the other room, I'm afraid. But yes, I'll go grab a fresh cup of tea. I'll play some music, or should I just leave the mic open? We can just leave this on. If you hear, fuck, hat down, then you'll know. Okay, very carefully, I'm gonna get out of the chair. This is ridiculous. But yes, I shall be back in, 2 or 3 minutes. So just sit tight, and I shall be right back. Hat down! Hat down already. Oh, damn it. Okay, I'm back. Hold on. Whoa. Almost lost another one. We had 3 hat down situations over the course of making a cup of tea. Hold on, I am back. Buttons. Hello. So we lost this hat and this hat. This hat twice, as I proceeded to drop a hat getting out of the chair, bump into a hat doing something else. So we had 3 hat down situations. I don't know if you could hear any of them. Oh, thank you. Hey, Solar, welcome. Okay, now I've got to add another hat. Hold on. Oh, where am I going to add this hat? Okay, we're going to go for the front again, but it keeps falling off. But we're going to try our... Oh, hang on. No, wait. Perfect. Oh. There we go. Mike-based Santa hat. I know, right, Solar? Look. Hats on hats. On hats. Oh no, this is the record for hats. The record we had previously was 12. This is gone. It's all done. This is the record for most hats. I think it's 15 now or 16, but yeah, this is definitely it. More hats than ever. When I had the Santa hats, I had a full set of 12. This is the... Yeah, you say we, Rose. Hatception. How are things, Solar? Welcome. How's work? You're still in work now, or? I have you on my 4K TV since I'm home. Oh. There you go. I look a little different. Yes. I apologize for what I look like at higher resolutions. It was a team effort. Yeah, okay. Technically, you didn't do it on your own. Technically. So yes, now we have more hats than God, probably. Oh yes, Sue has a photo of me on my way to make the tea. So it shall be on the Discord, I'm sure. It's embarrassing, so... You feel like there will be more hats. Where am I going to put these things? I don't think they'll stay on the sides. No, they'll just fall off the sides. As I say, I can start tucking hats into my suspenders, but other than that, maybe hats on hats. No, that's not gonna work. We'll try the front one again, and we'll see if it'll stay on this time. I've now got a hat on the front, so we'll manage as best we can. Put them on Sue. Yeah, I'll just run outside and start sticking hats on Sue. Oh, okay. Whoa, whoa. I feel structurally unsound. Yeah, it is. This is gone. Interesting places. Shall we continue? Frank has just turned up. He wants to know where the... Stephanie, thank you. That's very kind of you. Solar, got a sub. Thank you. I'm like, thank you very much. I've just got to now figure out where to put another hat. Aw, that's very kind of you to say. There are no more places where the hats won't fall off. Let's try putting a hat on the top. It's not gonna. No! Ah, hat down. Ah! 2 hats down. Where did that one come from? Oh, that one came off the front. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we're good. Okay. I need one more hat though. Oh crap, it's on the ground. I can't reach down to get it. Oh, careful. Ah! Okay. I'm okay. I got it. Okay, we're good. Okay. Like, attach my hat to my microphone. Nope, that didn't work. Hat's going on teacups next. I know, right? I think at this stage I will stick a hat into my suspenders because I literally run out of places to put hats. That is very kind of you both. Thank you very much for all of this. Yes, Hat Valanche is right. I can't even reach the hats. It's just like, thank you. This has been ridiculous. You're all ridiculous, lovely, wonderful people. Especially Rose and Stephanie. This is very kind of you. You didn't have to do this. It is ridiculously generous of you both. I'm practically out of hats, so this is amazing. And yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm in danger of turning into a squishy, emotional mess. Hats are on. Hats are on. Hats are on. Okay, right. Let's get this started. Let's get in here and sort this out. I don't have it.
For fuck's sake, the money wasn't there. What do you want from me?
I don't think she has it.
Oh?
Solar!
It's cute how she acts
Thank
like
you.
you two are friends.
Hold on. One more hat. Other suspender. I can do that. There we go. 2 more hats. I've got
You
like
heard what happened
Christmas
to Drew,
boob hats.
right? Maybe try keeping that in mind when you talk to me.
Yeah, but dude, look at the state of you. Why would I be afraid of you?
Don't
Look at the state
fucking
of you.
Touch her.
Oh, sleep well, Sue.
Why is it that chicks think it's okay to hit me? But if I lay a single finger on them, suddenly it's a whole other thing.
Oh, he went there. Folks, he went there.
Frank
Can we
says
fuck him up
you were
now?
asking about a client of his.
Remember
That
to
true?
de-hat before bed. Yeah, can you imagine I'll clamber into bed and try and sleep like this?
Yeah, it's true. I don't see why you should give a shit.
You don't? Huh. Maybe I'll show you. See, you two Nancy Drews decided it would be a good idea to call your drug dealer and ask about his business. I didn't go to a fancy academy, but that doesn't strike me as
He
smart.
kind of has us there. Let's be fair. That was an
Maybe
excellent
it
point.
was this man's sunny disposition that confused you. But he's got a whole other side to him
De-hat.
that I don't think
Yeah, I know,
you'd
right?
like. Should we let them see it?
We're just talking here.
Okay, then let's talk. I want to know right now why you give a shit about this woman.
She's a friend. An old family friend.
This chick doesn't have any family or any friends.
Look, none of this matters.
They've got almost
All
identical
we care about
beards.
is that you stop asking questions. Got it?
Not really, but almost.
No. Tell me where she is. Now.
Rachel.
Wait a minute.
Indeed, Herb, indeed.
No way.
What the fuck is your
Rachel? As in Rachel Amber? That makes so much sense. This is James Amber's fucking kid.
Damon.
Your dad's a real piece of shit, you know.
But you also know who my dad is now.
We're aware. Not sure what that has to do with us.
Me neither. But I'd like to find out. Here's what happens next.
Come on, man.
I
They're just
take out
kids.
ridiculous prop combat
they're
knife.
This one is the fucking DA's daughter. And
Yeah.
right now, she's going to fill me in on what her daddy is up to. and how he's connected to that whore everyone's asking about.
Damon, calm down.
Frank
still
could end up
talking.
killing
Everything's still cool.
Damon for us.
No need to get crazy.
Nice! Nice. The knife, kick away the knife. And again.
You fucking bitch!
No, and again, move. God, we did nothing. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Rachel! Damon! What the fuck? Chloe! Go! Now!
Oh.
Hold on.
So, shit goes south with Damon and Frank.
Hey! Hold on, okay? Rachel?
It's probably more the
No,
shock than
no.
anything else.
No, I'm not losing you.
But yeah, it's it went south fast. Things got serious real fast, despite my current attitude. Yeah. York is hardcore, Lulu. Yeah, no, it's hit him twice. Hit him 3 times. Hit him 5 times. Oh, cool, we just get like random firemen. I like this track. That new dude needs to learn how to buy a jacket that fits.
Rachel is going to be all right. The knife damaged her brachial artery, but didn't cut it. She's had a surgery. And now
Yeah,
she's
suddenly it's
resting.
like there's like a fireman thing going on.
Chloe,
Proper
what
suspenders.
It's my fault. I should have listened to you. Sarah's mixed up somehow with this psycho Damon Merrick.
I know exactly who Damon Merrick is. Start over and tell me everything. Did you and Rachel try to contact Sarah? I'm not going to chastise or blame you, Chloe, but I need the whole story.
Now we get to use the privilege of having access to the DA.
So, I got my dealer to meet us since he knows Sarah.
Frank Bowers.
Yeah, that's right. But Damon showed up with him.
What did Merrick want?
He asked us why we were so interested in Sarah.
And what did you say?
Nothing, of course.
Is that how it became violent?
District attorney. So he's essentially a like super top federal legal dude. I'm not an American, so I don't know exactly which branch he would fall under. But yeah, you know, DA is pretty serious clout. in terms of Justice Department type stuffs. We don't have them here, we have different things, but yeah. He's essentially a super big lawyer. He'd have connections to government and law enforcement and so on and so forth.
When he found out Rachel was the DA's daughter, he wanted information about you.
And how did he know that I'm her father?
I called her Rachel. And he figured it out.
Oh my,
from
I
there.
called her Rachel and he figured it out
It's
from there,
not your
which is
fault.
amazing.
What happened next?
There are only 12 people in the town though, apparently.
Damon
So
had a knife out, and we all could see it. But then he said something that pissed Rachel off. And she just grabbed a piece of wood and hit him. And then he stabbed her. I keep thinking that maybe I could have done something, but when he attacked her, I just froze.
It's not your fault.
I am taking this very seriously.
Frank held him off so we could get to the truck. I heard a scream, but I don't know what happened. And then we were here.
I appreciate you telling me the truth.
What if Rachel still wants to meet
No, I was thinking,
Sarah?
what if Sarah's in
After
danger?
all this,
That's what I was thinking.
I'm hoping she'll finally see reason. I was told that if Rachel had arrived only a few minutes later, she might not have, Thank you, Chloe. You saved my world. It will be some time before Rachel wakes up. I promise. I'll let you know when she does.
Okay. Thanks.
He talks like a politician in a really strange way, but yeah, there's a little bit of the walking stop gap pause breath thing.
Hey.
Hey!
Steph.
We like
how's your-
Steph. We like Steph.
Pretty good. Miss Amber just told me Rachel's going to be okay. I'm really glad.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
our
I don't
room's
trust
just
him
down
either.
the hall. You should come by.
Okay. Sure. Definitely.
We like Steph. Steph's cool. She's a DM. First time we meet Steph in game, she
I don't
ropes us
think I
into
can
a quick
sit
one
still
shot.
any longer.
It's great.
Might as well stretch my legs while I wait for Rachel to wake up.
Oh, I had an order. Grr. I like the fact that we can be in the hospital, like reading people's
Sean
mail.
Prescott.
Look,
What's he writing to the hospital about?
like seriously, we can actually be.
Is this for real?
One of your current patients is Andrew North, a student at Blackwell Academy who was injured during school grounds. As a physical safety student is a correspondence in school, Blackwell has failed Mr. North. I would personally stress anonymously cover his medical expenses. If I may be of assistance in speeding the process. I had figured that because he was important to their football chances that they would have covered his medical expenses. I had figured that that might be a thing. So it looks like Nathan Prescott's dad covered it. Oh my god, my Amazon just... What did I say? Sorry, Herb, what did I say? Also, look at me, just like... Oh, I was going to walk behind the desk. But they've got one of those fancy hospital no-clip walls that hospitals have now. Invisible force fields.
If I want to stay sane, I need to stay busy.
Yeah, okay.
What's there to do around here?
What's there to do around here? What there is to do around here is go into whichever room Steph went into.
Hey.
Hey, firefighters.
Just heard the fire went out.
Went out? You mean it's controlled?
Good suspenders.
No, it's completely out.
You're still around. We're in room 785. Ah, Mini Meep, thank you very much for the host. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Sadly, they realize this invite disaster refuse to consider it. Yes, it's an interesting thing, you know, inviting a little wiretap AI into your home. It's an important decision. We're in room 785. 78.
Hell if I know.
Hell if I know. 785. Okay, I have to speak to this guy.
All right then.
Oh, it's good that
Thank
he's
you.
finishing his phone call just as I turn up.
Hi,
Nice beard, dude.
Mr. North.
That's
Nice beard. Look at Mr. North is cool.
me. And you are?
I'm Chloe.
You here to see Drew?
Yeah.
Go back and listen to the Hot Fireman, but what about Mr. North? I mean, he was voted Mr. North. Mr. North 2017.
How are things going?
Oh, you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Ups and downs. Drew's hurt, of course. But there's other things going well for us. I'm moving back into my old apartment in 2.5 hours. I don't know if you know this, but Mikey's been crashing at Drew's dorm.
Oh?
I had a bit of trouble with work. And it's all been pretty hard. Anyway, Drew managed to scrape together enough to get me back on my feet.
I'm glad things are starting to work out then.
Hold on. You said you were Chloe. Mikey's mentioned you a few times now. I have a question maybe you can answer.
Sure.
Both of those boys have been acting a little, well, guilty lately.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I've been spending most of my time looking for work. I'm worried I missed something important. Do you know if anything's going on with them?
Not my story to tell there.
No. Sorry. This weekend was actually the first time I really hung out with them.
That's all right.
I wonder who his voice
I
actor
appreciate
is.
that you've been keeping my boys company. Drew's got so many hopes for himself riding on that knee. It seems like he's been even more driven lately. I think my work situation's disappointed him. Both of them.
Not disappointed.
Actually, in different ways.
Not disappointed.
Sorry I'm laying all this on you. I've been trying to keep it light in there.
That's okay.
Nice of you to listen. Do me a favor. Don't worry either of them with... Oh, excuse me.
Oh, we don't even get to say nice beard. We don't get to compliment him on his beard. That is a damn shame. Sorry, do you want me to wander back over and say hi to the firefighters?
I hope Drew's doing better.
This fire has been atypical.
Those guys look exhausted.
Are you sure you heard right? Wildfires don't extinguish themselves.
I'm just glad we don't have to go back out there.
Who's this? Oh, it's Robot Mom. We can talk to Robot Mom.
Why has my son been assigned to you? I never authorized that he be seen by...
I was assigned because Nathan was becoming quite upset.
So they sent a psychiatrist. Because my son was
Why
upset.
are we all in the same
Holy
ward?
shit.
Please, Mr. Prescott, your son needs serious psychiatric...
My son needs nothing from you. He put down a...
Rachel's waiting for me.
It's forced
Shouldn't
me
stay
to
here
read my
too
mail.
long.
I didn't even pick this up. It forced me to read my mail. Rachel is just waking up now.
Couple of bullies who were harassing
See,
him.
I want to be there when Rachel's waking up, but at the same time, I want to check in on Drew. And see, look.
Hey! You made it.
Like, I don't have time for
Hey,
for
Chloe.
D&D right now, though. I'm sorry.
Hey, Drew.
Damn it.
How's your
dirty.
knee doing?
Oh, my tea's getting cold.
Do they think it's gonna heal?
I'm not sure actually. It's too early to tell.
Got at least 12 months of physio ahead of you, my friend. But
Sorry
hopefully
to
the good
hear it.
painkillers.
It's all good.
Love the hair, by the way.
Pretty cool.
I figured it might fit with my new barbarian look. You know, war paint.
Awesome.
Nerds.
Hey, any news about Rachel? Her mom seemed hopeful.
She just woke up. I'm going to see her soon.
How'd she get hurt?
You'll think I'm joking when I tell you, but I'm not.
What
Damon.
She got stabbed in the arm by Demon fucking Merrick.
Oh, Inked Wolfie.
Seriously?
Thank you for the follow. Also, awesome
It wasn't
username.
because of me. Was it?
I need to add an extra hat for the follow, so I'm going to add a second hat into the suspenders since we have run out of room for hats anywhere else. So hat number 2. Oop, I have to move the hat up so the other hat can be in. There we go, 2 hats. I won't be able to play at this point. I won't be able to move my arms. Yeah, got this.
No, not at all.
I've literally run
If
out of space
anything,
for hats. We have hats
I
on
should have
hats
thought
on
about
hats.
what happened to you before getting Rachel involved.
That's crazy. Fuck that guy.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could get my hands on him.
Drew, chill out, okay?
You do not, Drew. You do not.
I'm headed out. Everything okay in here?
I wonder why they don't have a voice
Yeah.
credit for the VA. Oh, thank you very
Don't have
much,
too much
Ink.
fun now.
We,
Try to keep it appropriate for the hospital.
Bye, Dad.
See ya, Pops.
We used to have a bit cup, but it didn't work, so I started putting on party hats as a way of celebrating, like, you know, people following and dropping bits and stuff. It's got a little out of hand. It's got a little bit crazy.
I shouldn't have mentioned Damon. Rachel's waiting for me. Shouldn't stay here too long.
Things have gotten hectic. No, it's not gonna work. I was gonna say hectic, but with hats, didn't quite work. It worked in my head. Okay, we shouldn't stay long. We should get out of here and go to... Let's just check in with Steph. It's like, ooh, 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 ooh. As much as I would like to play a game. Oh, the old covers. Nice.
I'm so relieved that Rachel's awake.
I should go and see her
I
right
should
away.
see her right away.
Oh, okay, game. Message understood.
Damn. An 8 out of 10.
Yeah, someone give him the good pain meds, please. Knees are an absolute bastard.
All right.
Hat trick.
I'm gonna head
That'll
out.
work.
It was really great to see you, Chloe.
Agreed. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Yeah. I want
Yeah?
to find out who the VA for
Tell
that is. 'Cause
Rachel
the voice
we're
sounds
ready for it.
familiar, but
You bet.
yeah, I know the scale of smileys. It's always funny though because as a pain measurement scale, I quite like the idea because it's a kind of a. It's very much about how much pain do you think you're in, as opposed to some objective, you know. Oh, we know how many pains they are having. It's like, no, you tell us how much pain you're in, because that's the only way we have of judging, and that's the most important thing. If you think you're in absolute agony, then you're in absolute agony as far as, you know, all the important stuff is concerned. Right, let's
so
find out which room
relieved
she's
that
in.
Rachel's awake.
Which room are we in?
I should see her right away.
Which room are we in? Well, you're probably outside the door, so this one? Hopefully.
Dad,
I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're here.
Yeah, exactly. The
Me
pain's not
too,
too bad.
Rachel.
I'm looking at your face. It's telling me a different
It
story.
Shh.
Imagine it
The
does.
pain will pass. Chloe's here. You want me to stay?
No. I'll be okay. Thanks, Dad.
We couldn't model bedclothes
I'll
properly, so
come
everyone
back
is lying on top of the covers.
In a little while.
Oh, okay, Herb, see you in a minute. But yeah, I love this here. So we don't think we could model the bedclothes properly, so we'll just lie her on top of them.
My guardian angel.
No worries, Herb. A break is break. I mean, I can catch you up when you come back, or, you know, we'll get you on the VOD. How are you?
How are you?
Not great. Better with you here.
Rachel?
Steph does say hey. Indeed. We have like several Stephs now.
What?
Because there's me, and then there's Stephanie, and
What
there's Steph.
You're here because of me. Because I choked back there in the junkyard.
What? Shut up.
You were so fierce, and I just froze. I fucked it up. And I'm so sorry.
And you saved my life. You saved my life.
Oh, hat down, hat
I
down.
almost lost you.
I moved my
can't
head too far
breathe.
forward.
You're not getting rid of me that easy.
There we go. We're good. We're good. Whew. All is okay again.
Good.
All the hats still in place.
Happy that your dad's here.
Ah,
I mean,
it's a tough life being a streamer, I tell
I'm
you.
still mad at
Bloody hell.
him for everything he's done. But it felt so good to lean on him. He's my dad, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I felt completely safe.
Like on Mount Hood.
Yeah, I get that.
Would you do something for me?
Anything.
Sarah. My mom. It's so weird to say. I'm not even sure what she is, honestly.
She's your bio mom.
But I think I still want to meet her.
Sorry, I have hat fluff all over my nice mat.
I figured you would.
Yes, I imagine being in pain doesn't help with being angry, no.
I don't even know if she's still in Arcadia Bay. But if she is, will you find her, please?
You really want this, don't you?
I do, Chloe. I really do.
Then, of course.
Yeah,
Whatever it takes.
I'm so glad my dad is here. It's so great having
my
a
dad
dad.
has her number.
Yeah,
Maybe
thanks,
in his
Rach.
office. Our house key's just under the mat. The code is 0722.
Gotta go do actual work.
To your
Okie dokie, Kim. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hanging
dad's
out.
office.
Have a good one. Enjoy actual work.
0722.
Hope it's all right.
Yeah. My birthday.
Take care. Kim.
I'll find her, Rachel. And then I'll tell her how fucking cool you are.
Should we just leave it alone? Yeah,
Thank
do you think?
Chloe. For everything.
I like the way we get stabbed end up in hospital, and our eye makeup is still awesome. But yeah, we can't actually get a blanket around here, please. Seriously. Somebody, please get that woman a blanket. Yeah, that is true, Sirius. It is already fraught with peril.
Hey, Elliot.
Hey!
Got like a little hot dog guy.
Wait. Your hair, it's different.
Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. It's nice. I like your shirt, too. I didn't know you were into dragons.
Who the fuck isn't into dragons?
Fair point.
Nice balloon, I guess.
Yeah, it's for Drew. Were you just in there?
I'm actually here for Rachel.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
Rachel's
He's
here?
lying on top of the bed.
What happened?
Oh, that's a question. Can we say what's happened? There's a thought. What do you think, folks? Should we be keeping tight-lipped about it right now? Maybe that's the best thing to do. Yeah.
I think she's keeping that private for now. She's okay, though.
Well, that's good. God, I guess I'll stop by after I see Drew.
She probably wants privacy.
Oh. Right, of course.
Popcorn. Do you like popcorn?
Are you two in some kind of trouble? You can tell me if you are, you know.
You don't even know.
I won't judge.
Where do we even start?
I'll make sure to keep you posted. Right now, I'm here to take care of Rachel.
Chloe. I'm seriously worried about you.
Well, don't be.
I mean, you're hanging out with Rachel Amber a lot lately.
Uh-huh.
Right?
So what?
So, obviously, something is going on.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, man. Everything's really okay.
Okay. I trust you. Just remember I'm here, okay? If you suddenly need something.
It's like a character I think I haven't
Thanks.
spoken to all game. So I'm like, yeah,
Anyway.
cheers, buddy. Have a good one. Bye now.
See you around.
I don't think I spoke to him at all
See
in the first
you
two
around,
episodes.
Chloe.
Bye, random Elliot guy. Take care. She sure is spending an awful lot of time with her good pal, Rachel. Well, she might bat for both teams. That's all good too. Batting for no team is good too. It's all good, really.
Hello?
I'm hardly going to judge being a man covered in, you know, rainbow party hats and suspenders. Beep. Good work. Kick in the door. Loot the room. Check for traps. You didn't even cast Pass Without a Trace. This is a terrible rookie mistake.
I need to search this office for any communication. James has a file on Frank.
Of course.
I'd love to read this.
We're in a town
but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom.
We're literally in a town with about 5 people living in it. We've got files on everybody. Key is under the...
Not gonna be able to smash my way through this one.
Okay, we need a key for that one.
Hopefully there's a key around somewhere.
Yeah, so did I. I thought he was going to be like, she's trouble, but he seems to be a little bit... So, graffiti the sherry. Damn right we're going to graffiti the sherry. I graffiti everything, apparently. Oh no. No, girl, you didn't graffiti the sherry. You graffitied his fucking $2,000 desk. She just graffitied his $2,000 desk instead of the actual bottle like the game said we were going to do. Welcome back, Herb. Yeah, the game said we were going to graffiti the sherry. Instead, we graffitied the fucking desk. Wow. Yeah, he's gonna love us. Check out this key underneath it.
Best dad.
Key in the bottom of it.
That stuff is all politics anyway.
Key in the bottom of it. Key in the bottom of it. Told you, key in the bottom of it, damn it. I have no idea how much that desk would cost. Here, that would be a €2,000 desk. So. A decent heavy wood desk. Couple of grand.
Found you.
Thanks for visiting. Drew says good luck out there. Cool. Thank you. Uh-huh. You're stronger than anything. Cool. Thank you. 1,500 was genuine wood. Yeah, I suppose I'm in Europe. Shit is hella expensive. Particularly if it's a heavy wood. No, it's not mahogany.
Welcome to Shadyville.
Shadyville. Oh, nice. What a way to pick up a cardboard box. Who picks up a cardboard box sideways like that? So now
I have to know who James
now
is
we're
talking to on the secret phone of his.
tampering with
It could be about Sarah.
potentially federal evidence. Yeah, he's got a burner. You know she attacked me first, right? You should teach her to behave better. What? What? Okay, whoa. Hold on. I'm told you can help me with my problem. Crossing the line, let's talk. Call tonight. I found who you were looking for. Call you in 15. Well, this isn't a charity I'm going to need to talk about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl and she has a big mouth. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. Don't hurt her. Relax. I got my best guy on it. How's your daughter? You know she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. Holy shit. He knows Damon because he's got Damon on the payroll. Or he's on the payroll. Somebody's dirty and we don't know who. Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore. So I got Damon, or Dad got Damon to take care of the Sarah problem. But remember, everybody, Sarah was the bad person because she got addicted to drugs, and our dad is the good person. Now I've got to decide if we tell Rachel this shit, because it'll completely break her.
James is working with Damon Merrick? This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sarah? Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sarah is. But how do I get him to tell me?
So we're using names now. Either you do what I want, or your little problem becomes a big problem. Now, did you take care of the evidence or not? Oh.
Shit. What do I say?
Tell him what he wants to hear. I know you knew this. Here's how it works. You show me proof, I give you what you want. Really annoying having to go in and
James
out.
actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sarah is.
Computer.
Unless, even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
James, this is enough. When you told me at the park you weren't going to let me be part of Rachel's life, of course I was angry, but I understood you were trying to protect her. So Sarah has email, and Rachel Amber is on social networks, Instagram, and several other kind of places. This seemed like a unusual problem to anybody else. Sarah clearly has access to the internet, has an email account, and could probably have already reached out and gotten in touch, even anonymously. But sending that man to talk sense into me, threaten me, you're losing the moral high ground here. What kind of way is that for a DA to act? What would your voters say? More importantly, Rachel has a right to know who her mother is. Yes, indeed, she does.
James sure keeps lots of files on people.
Yeah, and he keeps them open on his desk or knocking about the place. He's, interesting.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
Why can't I... Oh, do we have maybe another file in the drawer? No, just the sherry. File. Snow globe. Let's just shake the snow globe. Snow the globe. Always shake a snow globe if you see a snow globe. Feed the dragons or throw them into a pit of lava. That'll do.
Big one.
Wasn't Sheldon the pushy dude at the party in episode 1? I think he might have been indeed. So we must have some...
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Crime report. Let's just say it's too small. Person described was charged as follows. Title of offense is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Verbal altercation with the victim. Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's clothes were recovered and entered into evidence. A 911 call was received at 10:21. An officer arrived at the scene at 10:38 with an EMT. Victim was taken to hospital. Bystander requests to remain anonymous. Name David Merrick as assailant. Okay, so we've got to get rid of the evidence on that, I'm assuming, then. Because, yeah, he'd be in trouble for that.
This must be what Damon was talking about.
Don't you love the fact that I keep all these...
Shit.
I keep all this evidence...
Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take... Huh. If TV has taught me anything, these babies will be swimming.
I love the fact that he's keeping all of his evidence in his filing cabinet in his house beside his ground floor windows instead of, like, you know, in an evidence lockup. I'll get right on that.
If I can figure out how.
But how can I prove to him it's destroyed?
How do I destroy a glove?
That's the problem.
Maybe I can burn it somehow.
You use fire, but how do I show him that I'm burning something, if you know what I mean? Oh, I can't leave, apparently. How do I show him that I'm burning something? You know? Oh yeah, way over our head. Like, super mega way over our head. Hella over our head. But I mean, we could literally burn any random glove and show him a picture of a fire in a bin. Oh, ow, ow, my hands are burning. Yeah, the flame is going right up to our fingertips. Now send him that photo. Send him a photo while it's on fire before it's just indistinguishable ashes.
Oof. Better not touch that again.
Ugh. Yeah, it burned real well and real fast, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Might as well tell me which of my guys was the snitch. God damn.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is. So I need to find which of Damon's guys has been snitching. I should search around the office to see if there's any info to help me out.
What's this message? 2 messages from Mom. Chloe, is everything okay? Love you too. Cool. We had another message as well. Air quality health advisory. Fire remains active, moderate to heavy smoke expected. Cool. Let's have a look.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
Okay. Accuse.
Okay. If I'm going to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right. Could this douchebag be the snitch Damon's talking about?
Oh, he totally could.
This guy let me into the mill. Cool dude.
Yeah, he was okay. We're not accusing him either way.
I totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him.
This guy was a bit of a douchebag.
Guess this explains why Mr. Amber knows so much about Frank.
Yeah, we're getting a mystery right now.
Hope James doesn't really get Damon off the hook. That dude's gotta pay. Sarah sent all these letters, and James never gave them to Rachel.
My name is Sarah and I'm your biological
So messed
mother.
up.
First thing you should know about me is giving you up was the worst mistake I ever made. I was struggling with something at the time, something I've been battling with ever since. That battle has taken everything from me and most importantly you. But now I'm in a place where I know I could be part of your life. It is more than I deserve, I know, but I would love to try if you want to. Please take your time, and if you have anything to say or any questions, hearing from you would mean the world. Love you very much, and I hope to meet you soon. Love, Sarah. You see, she sent all these letters, and also the dad ignored this. But she could have dropped us an email or a friend's request, or, you know, liked a photograph of us on Insta and sent a message, or, you know, Snapchat or WhatsApp or 101 other ways you can get in touch with the teenager. But yeah, unfortunately the evidence is gone, so that's over. Alright, let's investigate
This
the
is
Sheldon
that
file.
freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
Has been very cooperative. No missed check-ins. I'll really setting himself back. You're very cooperative. Okay, yeah, let's not try that. Imagine we end up getting Frank in trouble.
Okay. There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon. But I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
Suspicions of drug dealing charges dropped due to insufficient evidence. Yeah, he's got a record, yo. A record of standing around. Where's the last file? The one on the desk.
I agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Mm-hmm. And this is which dude?
Guess I'm lucky James keeps so much info at home.
What was this guy's name again? God damn it.
I agree to aid the courts on future cases.
What was his name? Oh, maybe
That
it'll
could
tell
be
us.
seen as a little snitchy.
Gerald Scott. We saw the name earlier on. So, what do you think, folks? Sheldon, Gerald, Frank. The only person we don't have a file on is the nice dude. Thunder, the bouncer. Oh, we don't have a file on him either, do we? I have a suspicion it's the Gerald guy. Is that this
I
dude?
totally knew this guy was a criminal when I stole from him.
We don't actually have the names. So we have the name for Sheldon and the name for Frank. We don't know what the vendor's name is. How come I don't know the vendor's name? That's annoying. Did I have a message from Frank about the t-shirts? Oh no, we spoke on the phone when we talked about the t-shirts. Remember, he asked us on the phone if we had, since we took the money from T-shirt guy, maybe he used his name, but it was a phone call, so I don't have a note of it, and I doubt it's in my journal. Yeah. Do you like the kind of Transformers thing going on? That's the thing. I don't know what t-shirt vendor guy's name is. So, I don't know. How come Rachel has never been in here and seen all those letters? Yeah, no, exactly, Kiwi. No, she knows the way in. She knows where the key is. She knows the code, obviously, of the house and all that gubbins. There's no way she's missed this.
Been learning a hell of a lot about Frank lately.
No, I need to find out from one of these files if I can
This is
tell
that
which
freak
one
from the
is-
mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
So we know he's not the dude. So we know it's, regardless, it's...
I agree to aid the courts
It's
on
Gerald.
future cases.
We don't need to know if he's t-shirt guy.
That could be seen as
We
a little
just-
snitchy.
We just accuse Gerald, whoever Gerald is. We just hope that Gerald isn't...
This guy let me into the mill.
Oh
Cool
no,
dude.
of course we can't accuse Gerald. We have to accuse by picture. Gerald is the guy. We have no way of telling that was Gerald, by the way. We had no way of telling t-shirt guy was Gerald. That was a lucky guess on our part. Guess all that leaves is our handoff. Show me you have my payment, and I'll tell you where to meet.
Payment? Fuck.
Good, send me a pic and we're all set. Look, seriously, at this point he's about to start asking for nudes. I'm getting really tired of this dude.
Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
In an envelope?
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory.
Sawdust. Oh, suddenly
I
there's
wonder
sawdust.
if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Fake books. Dun dun dun. Instead of keeping his money in an envelope in a locked drawer like a sensible person.
Holy shit.
Incidentally, we have now incriminated the fuck out of the DA. We've now, like, really incriminated him. We've got a phone with him in his house, burning evidence, making arrangements to pay people off. True, but
Sarah.
she might have just wandered
And-
past anyway.
She's at the mill.
Okay, so they've got
What
Sarah
is
at
he
the
doing
mill.
to her?
Here's your girl ready to go. Like, seriously, ready to go where, dude? This got dark.
Holy shit. Does James even know what he's doing? Okay.
You want to wipe that down for
I still
fingerprints
have time.
there, Chloe?
Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet. Fuck. I need to get there fast.
Chloe?
Oh, Jesus.
Elliot?
Hey!
The
Elliot.
fuck?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Did he really just follow me here?
What the fuck?
Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
All
I'm
of
fine.
the red flags.
You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
This is creepy as fuck now.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
Look at his posturing. Look at his body language. Look at... Ugh.
Honestly, Elliot, you can judge me all you want, but it's pretty fucked up that you're here right now, and I don't have time for this.
When?
What?
When will you have time? For me. You have all the time in the world for...
Oh, Jesus.
For Rachel. I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me.
We're gonna end up hitting him with one
What
of the
has your
awards.
relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
I can see why you'd think that.
I think we're
but
gonna
it
have to
wasn't
hit
her
him
fault.
with the DA award.
It's never her fault. That's the point.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad
The
for...
next day she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble. And you get suspended.
Yeah, this is unsettling. I totally understand if people want to check out of the stream for a bit, because this is very unsettling. Yeah,
Rachel
no,
was
I
there
understand
for me.
totally.
She did everything she could to protect me.
I guess it wasn't enough, huh?
You don't understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
Dude.
Seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough. Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real. And I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
Elliot, I promise. No one is manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now.
Yeah, I am.
A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking into
I am
houses.
adrenaline
It's crazy.
fueled right now.
It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened.
Look, I hear you. I appreciate the concern.
I don't think you do.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
You see, the worry is... Hey, Kath, welcome back. The worry is, of course, it's none of his business, and we should tell him to get the fuck away from us. But the worry is, of course, that in a situation like this, guys are dangerous. And if we're not extremely careful, this could go violent very, very, very fast. Hey, Soda, hello. Welcome to my stream of ridiculously many hats. How are you? I don't know what to do with this. Everything I know says we should be trying to calm him down. Because he is about one slight insult away from this going extremely violent. You know, whilst it's easy to say, yeah, well, time to get fucked. But yeah. Calm? Yeah, calm. I think so too. What's important is that we get the hell away from this guy.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but...
I'm not upset!
Okay,
I'm trying to help you.
Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I'm very unhappy and unsettled. I don't like this at all. Oh. Shall we start screaming for help? Yeah. No, the choices aren't great. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I'm very, very unsettled.
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me.
Yeah, I should have put all the
We have a
content
lot to
warnings on
talk
this.
about.
I didn't know.
And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
We could set off the alarm by smashing the window.
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad?
Yeah, all the content notices.
Let's
Jesus
talk.
fucking Christ. We remembered that by opening the window we would trigger the alarm. The window isn't locked. This has suddenly got way too serious for all these hats. Fucking hell. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this as a trope in movies and games at all. Yeah.
What's really going on here? You can tell me.
You mean here? Specifically? Like, the Amber House?
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous. You need to realize that.
You're right, Elliot. I didn't want to admit it before, but it's true. My life is at great risk.
Thank you, Chloe. All I want is to help you. I'm glad you can finally see that.
You're right. This whole thing has been a cry for help. Help me. Help me now.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not going anywhere.
I feel trapped. Boxed in. I desperately want to leave this situation.
It takes a lot of guts to tell me all this. And I want you to know that I will always be there for you.
Then we punch him in the throat and we
No
get the fuck
matter
out of
what.
here. And now he sees the phone. And now he sees the phone.
It's the police.
Okay, don't panic. I'm sure they'll just want to ask us why we're here.
What do we do?
I'll talk to them. There's nothing to be concerned about.
Thank you, Elliot. You're a great friend.
Oh god. And also, yeah, that was fast. Although I suppose it's the Amber residence. Oh, my skin has crawled right off my body. Ugh. And we didn't get to hit him with the DA trophy. I was hoping a nice piece of thick tempered glass would do him. Huh. Yeah, no. Whoa, we need to get the fuck away from that dude. And I'm quite happy with it. Oh, fuck. That was the same truck bomb that I. Also, that got super loud there. Yeah, no, that dude is a dangerous, dangerous dude. An entitled, dangerous stalker. Ugh, creepy.
So much destruction. All because
Yeah.
Rachel got angry at her dad.
All the content notices on that
He's been lying to
scene.
her
Bloody hell.
all her life. And he's still lying.
Hey, being a dad's tough.
Hey, Dad.
That doesn't justify
But you were so
what he's
good at
done.
it. He was really shitty at it.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
He isn't a
Hey,
bad person.
Dad?
How so?
Yeah?
How so? He
you ever
just
lie to me?
locked us in a room.
I don't mean
I don't know how
telling
he's
you
not a
that
bad
ashtray I
person.
made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap.
He's an obsessive stalker.
I mean,
I'm
like,
struggling to see any
really
silver lining for
lie
him, you know?
about something that might hurt me to know.
Whoa.
What do you think?
Well, you're being more forgiving than I might be, Soda. I'd draw a fine line at, you know, trying to help and doing the wrong thing and, you know, messing up. You know, trying genuinely to help and doing the wrong thing and messing up. And following someone to the point that he locks them in a room and essentially was like, I mean, a hair's breadth away from forcing himself on someone. That got unpleasant real fast. Yeah, I say, you know, it's not bad person, good person is probably a little too, too black and white, but that was... He may not be a bad person, but he did all the bad person things. Yeah, which in the circumstances doesn't... It's difficult to separate him from his actions, if that makes sense. It's like, he's not racist, he just says racist stuff. That guy is not a violent assaulter of women. He just locks women in rooms and won't let them leave against their will. It's a complicated one. Whoa. But that was unsettling as all fuck, like.
I think you didn't. You didn't have to. You didn't. Right?
Would you love me less?
Of course not.
You sound pretty
But
sure.
yeah, it's complicated.
Sweetheart.
It's complicated.
You were pretty sure Mom would never fall in love with someone like David, too.
Say I kind of draw the line at someone
Really
refusing to let you
ready
leave.
to hear the answer to your question?
Oh yes, please, Dad.
Ready as I'll
Ghost
ever be.
Dad. Ghost Dad is great.
Problem is, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
Sorry, honey, I'm dead. God damn it, Ghost Dad. You were so helpful usually, and now you're like, I'm dead, I can't help you.
I wish you'd told me. When you could have.
You don't like the perfect relationship we had?
I wish you'd lived long enough for us to fuck it up.
Yeah, you do wonder if this is kind of Chloe's power. Sass and Ghost Dad.
No way. My ride, my tunes.
But yeah, I'd say the Elliot thing is complicated, but I have a hard time being understanding on this topic. This is a hot button topic for me. I'm more of a punch him in the face to ask questions later situation.
All for Rachel.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
Ghost Dad said
You
hella.
don't want me to go?
No. I like the company.
Farewell episode is
Besides,
coming on March 6th. Oh, awesome.
You
Cool.
don't want to miss this.
We should
Things
be
are
able to fit
about to
that in.
get real.
Yes, you would think, Kath, that she would be deeply, horribly aware of the problem with her driving.
Shit. Is
a
that
car
blood?
accident basically, took almost everything from her. So Frank ended up in a really bad way. And is Pompidou okay?
Frank?
Frank!
Yes, indeed, Kath. Indeed, understandably.
Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom.
You hate Frank? Why? Frank's not a bad guy. I'm evil, I'm more worried if Pompidou is okay. Yeah, exactly. Same. And suddenly we're in a barn in the long dark.
Where the hell is Sarah?
Your head. That's the back wall. Let's see. Oh, phone. Someone fucking lying to. I never said a word. A snitch? What the hell is this?
No!
Shh. Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
Oh, dude.
What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter.
Yeah, they...
Can't you understand why?
They really
this
changed
daughter?
David.
Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some
It's true,
junkie.
Kiwi.
I just want to see her. You don't have to.
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture. So that's what's going to happen.
This is so messed up.
No one died, Sirius. No, no one died. The police came.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard. to
So the
kick this
plan,
shit.
the plan was to OD Sarah. That's what Rachel's dad was in on.
You can do
Don't
this.
walk in with giant money.
Damon,
What the hell are you doing here?
I've got your money right here. The money James owes you.
So the plan was to OD Sarah.
How the fuck do you...
That was what. That
No
was
one
what
has to
making it
know.
go away meant.
Just let her go, and I won't say.
Yeah, you didn't think that was gonna happen?
Talking's over.
Leave her alone.
Oh, cool, awesome.
Shut up.
We do have the bracelet. You are indeed right.
What
we do have the
the
bracelet.
Fuck.
What the fuck? An old Motorola? Or whatever the hell it is in
You
game.
boosted the DA's shit?
Damn right. I
Got
did.
my money?
Burn
Burn the evidence?
Yeah.
All that?
I'm just trying to help.
Oh.
Get away from her.
I said shut the fuck up!
No.
Go to your fucking happy place.
Oh, we're fucked now.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon! What did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank?
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again.
Ah, the giant prop combat knife is back.
Fuck you.
Oh! But meanwhile, yeah, Sarah is circling the drain over there.
Rachel, your daughter, she...
Oh shit. Well, that's not good, is it? So that was a decided lack of us able to do anything. We basically just had to watch that all unfold.
Sarah?
Chloe Price.
You know who I am?
I saw you in the play. You were funny.
Thanks.
Sit.
I'm really confused as to whether this is real or not. I'm uncertain.
Sarah, are you okay?
We need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
I think you need help. Let me call someone. Or something.
I need you to listen. What James did. Hiring that thug. Shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise
It'll
that Rachel
destroy Rachel.
can never know.
That's the problem.
Tell me why. Doesn't she deserve to know what her father did?
No. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter.
And wanted
And
his
she
daughter's
loves
mother
him.
murdered to make it look like an OD.
Tell
so
her
that
what
he could go,
happened to
haha,
her.
look, see?
And you'll take that away from her. Forever.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sarah.
No, she
Yeah,
doesn't.
James is not that person.
She wants to meet her mother.
She has a
can
lie
never
of who
be
her
that
father
for her.
is, and her father is not
Why
that
are
person.
you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Everybody's broken, Sarah.
Oh? Does everybody abandon their own child for 15 years? Does everybody take money to stay away?
You're here now.
Life is difficult.
That's
People
what
have
matters.
to make the best of what they can.
What do you know?
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss. I lost my father.
Hey,
2
indeed,
years
together
ago.
works.
How? Car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
Oh. I've just had a thought.
I'm sorry.
Just
You
had
don't
a
know
thought.
what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
We tell Rachel what her father did. Rachel leaves and disappears. And that's why we blame ourselves for her disappearance and try so hard to find her and are so distraught in the first game.
I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's like to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had.
Well, yeah, if she finds out we didn't
Rachel
tell her, she'd
needs
leave.
you.
Either way,
Rachel
possibly.
needs her family.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life.
She needs to
Raised
know.
in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so.
Yeah, just a thought.
That something was you.
She didn't miss anything. She has a perfect family.
It's a shame that the butterfly tattoo on her arm isn't blue, because that would be a nice touch. But yeah, I'm almost certain we need to tell Rachel. Personal philosophy. Yeah, I appreciate that, Soda. But yeah, we try and, particularly on a first playthrough, we try and sort of play through as sort of best we can, making the decisions as we go along, rather than sort of, you know, trying to sort of, you know, force the story in one direction or another. But yeah, I think we really need to. I think we really need to. I think we need to tell her, don't we?
I used to
Favorite
think
meme
my
and
dad
most
was
hated
perfect.
meme. That's a question.
But now I realize he was probably just as messed up
I
as
don't
everyone.
know if I have a favorite or a
And
hated.
it doesn't make me love him any less.
I really like that one with the picture
That's
of the
a
child
nice
with the house on fire. The kid with the house on fire, the sort of evil kid. I
What
like
Rachel
that one.
needs,
But that
though,
was years ago
is
now.
not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you.
Most hated. I don't
It's
really think I
about
have any
Rachel.
hated ones. All the shitty
Tell
Nazi
her
ones,
what James
probably.
did, and you'll be killing him for her.
Not a fan.
You understand that, don't you? You lost your father. Do you really want to put
Any of the
Rachel
sort of
through that?
shitty Nazi, racist, childish memes would probably be on the list of not a fan of. But I'm not a particularly big meme person. Probably a little bit too old for a lot of the memes these days. Go with that.
The worst mistake you ever made was giving Rachel up. That's what you said in your letter to her.
We're having a conversation with a
read
dead
that.
woman right now. She's got to be
You
dead, right?
Don't have to make the same mistake twice.
Nothing can change the mistakes I made.
Oh, the Cash Me
I'll
Outside
never
woman.
get to
Yes,
be
she was
Rachel's
interesting.
mother. Not really.
Although it's kind of one of those weird situations
there's
where
one
she said
thing
something on a TV show
I
once.
can still do for her.
And, you know, she's going to be stuck with that forever.
The only thing I can do.
Is die.
Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her.
That's not the truth.
Protected her.
The
one who loves her more than anything.
Basically,
you can do whatever you
we don't know
want,
about that
Chloe.
yet, Sirius.
You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt.
She is mistakenly thinking that lying to Rachel is
So
going
please.
to protect her.
Tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can.
Maybe she goes to try
Without
and
me.
find her. Well, yes, one, we're possibly in a better position. But yeah, yeah, giving her Rachel's bracelet is an excellent choice. But yeah, basically serious, what's happened is that the mother is convinced that we should lie to Rachel about the fact that her father tried to have the mother murdered to look like an overdose. And that the clever thing to do is to protect Rachel from this by lying to her, so that she spends the rest of her life with her dad who murdered her mom, or tried to murder her mom. If we don't tell her, she'll go looking for her. If we tell her, she'll storm off. Yeah, we are in that situation. Either way, we're getting to this through the first game. But I think the bracelet is an excellent choice anyway, since we happen to have
Here,
it to hand.
Rachel gave this to me.
Which is how Frank ends up with it
She
later,
said she's
I
had it
expect,
her
then.
whole life. Since she was a baby.
I gave it to her.
She'd want you to have it.
Thank you, Chloe.
But yeah, I appreciate the idea of protecting somebody with a lie, but you can't stack truth on lies. Doesn't work. It's not worth it. Life is too damn short. We need to tell Rachel. Well, the entire relationship would implode if she ever found out, but also she would be living with this horrible situation,
Hello?
never knowing. If, say, we didn't know anything about the first game, and Rachel was going to live a long and happy life with her dad trying to murder her mother. The entire thing built on a lie.
I know she'll be thrilled to see you when she wakes up.
It's tricky.
Maybe come back a little later.
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo.
My personal decision will be to tell the truth.
Can I talk
Pretty
to
much
Chloe
always and in all situations.
alone for a minute?
Okay, sweetie.
You find out what happened to Damon
We'll
if you
be
pick
right
the Where's
outside.
Frank option. Ah, okay. Well, I'm assuming Damon got his because Frank is alive later. Hope slap him comes up as an option. The problem is, with Damon gone, the evidence is kind of gone. Now, the question is whether I would tell Rachel right now while she's recovering from a stab injury in a hospital bed.
How are you feeling?
There's a difference between waiting
Like I
until
got
she's stronger.
stabbed. Doc says there'll be a sick scar. Maybe a tattoo.
Yes,
isn't what I-
exactly. When you always tell the truth, there's no need to
Fuck
keep track
yeah.
of it, indeed. The,
We never actually escaped. Did we?
I said I can
We've
understand
got
the
time.
impulse to protect somebody's feelings, to lie a
All the
little
time
bit to
in the
keep
world.
somebody safe. This is not a little white lie.
So,
this is
how did
her dad
everything
is a
go?
murderer kind of situation. Seriously, get the woman some blankets. God damn, why is she sleeping on the outside of the bed?
Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Dun dun dun. I wonder what the percentages are going to stack up with. So what do people in the chat think? I am a tell Rachel everything person. But as with all of these big votes, we open it out to the room in general. I obviously reserve a veto vote, but you know. We could still say her father still wants to protect her. Yes, this is true. This is true. But not tell because she needs a parent. Okay. Although she does have her mother. She has her, not her birth mom, her life mom. She has the woman who raised her. Who, when the woman who raised her discovers that her husband tried to murder her birth mom, that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, I see what you mean. Mini-Me, I definitely see what you mean, but she already has Robot Mom, exactly. She already has the other woman who has raised her entire life, who is her mother. I don't know if she's in on it. Could you imagine she's in on it and she knows the plan was to have Sarah bumped off by the local drug guy? Unfortunately, I don't think the game is going to give us a choice in that regard. I don't think the game is going to let us finesse this, you know. And since we do know Rachel will die, that is unfortunate. But I'm making the decision as if she was going to live a long and happy life. And that we were going to eventually move to the city, and then marriage equality would happen, and we'd get hitched, and everything would work out fine. But, assuming that she was going to live a long and happy life, not knowing what would come in the future, I would still have to go with A. It's too important. It's too important. And maybe her and her dad can work through this. But, you know, it's too important. This lie is too big. So, yeah. I'm gonna go with A, and we'll see how we go. This is a serious thing, and I'm wearing all these silly hats. It will hurt her. Yes, it will. But it's too important. It's too important. It's just too important. Can you imagine the conversation of her trying to work through it with her dad? So you tried to murder my birth mom. But does Mom know? Because I don't think Robot Mom knows. I don't think Robot Mom knows. Does she stare daggers at husband? That's the question. Husband is going to jail. You done goofed, son. Let's see what Robot Mom says. And yeah, it is an excellent piece of music. They've had some very good music in this game. Like the first game, I guess. Some good music. So, all the devils are here, and before the storm... Surely he should have had to pack his bags and get the fuck out of the house, while Robot Mom... Hey Frank, nice new coat you got there, buddy. He's buried him beside the beach somewhere. That'd be awesome. Now you've got the stupid novelty combat knife. And look, there's Pompidou as a pupper. Pupperdoo. There's the shovel in the background. See it? Shovel in the background. So we know where Damon ended up. Couldn't happen to a nicer fellow. Yeah, I'm sure we'll find out. I am sure we will find out. We try and avoid some spoilers. We are a spoiler and backseat gaming free stream if at all possible. Well, see, again, this is David moving in the right direction, so it's really weird in the next game he's such a step back. You know what I mean? David moves in the right direction in the first game, in the prequel, but then 2 or 3 years down the line, it's like he's slipped right back. Oh, good, they got him involved too. Good man. Well, you'll have to try your best, Soda. I'm sure you can do it. You got this. You can do this. What you have to do is not tell me so as to save my feelings. Just like with the Rachel decision. You just don't tell me so that, you know, it doesn't get spoiled. Pick D. Pick D. Nice shirt. I'm trying to remember what shirt she was found in the first game, but it wasn't a purple shirt. I think it was a red shirt, wasn't it? Pick F. F to pay your respects. Pay your respects. You won't tell me any game. I'll have to make all these decisions for myself. Yeah, I tend to hold off a little on some of them, particularly games like this. I wait until they're finished so that we can play them all through in one go. Sometimes I can't wait and we play the first episode. But, hey! Look! Look! You see? You see? Yay! You see, this is good. This is much better than... Yeah. Whoa. Yay, see? Yay! Now all the happy hats make... Giving her the bracelet made the difference then, huh? Well, that's good, because I guess if we didn't, we would have let her go. The full hair dye job. There we go. I have to say, I did like the single streak, though. That was pretty neat. They're still just very good friends. We're planning all the places we're gonna go. This is where we discovered that the first game is an alternate timeline, and this timeline carries on. I haven't watched enough of the first game to know all the bad stuff that happens. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how the percentages go. Good track. I damn sure give you a clap for bringing back Chloe and Rachel. Had to be done. Cheers, folks. Can you imagine, this is an alternate timeline and they actually get an entire extra branch, and that Max's timeline is dimension time traveling. That would work, right? We could do that. Time travel is always dimensional travel, so it's gonna work. So there we go. Episode 3. He goes by the moniker of T-King. Can you not see my majestic crown? And now that everyone in the chat basically has the sub emote almost, half the chat is now a sub, so you know you can all just like spam the T emote to your heart's content. Ooh, let's see if we can get the VA for Anthony North, Drew's dad, because the voice sounded really familiar. I'm curious as to who it is. Oh yeah, anyone with a sub has access to the T-mote. It's a T-mote. Because of course it is. It's me after all. Oh yeah, no worries. Don't worry about it, Soda. Don't worry about it. I was inclined to go for the bracelet earlier anyway, and the confirmation probably helped us make that decision, so it worked out well in the end, didn't it? Can you imagine? We would never have known. The next step would be attach tea bags to your hats. Tea bags on strings, just hanging down. Or fashioning teacups as hats. Pyramid teacups. I could put pyramid teacups on Velcro. Because half this stuff is attached by Velcro, so. The mocap people. Did I miss the voice people already? Casting and voice production? No. Come on. This entire end section is going to get muted by everybody. North. Additional voices, Carson Beck. So maybe Carson Beck. No tea party style hat, please. Yeah, that would be a problem. No tea party style hats. Yeah, we don't go in for that kind of tea party here. You know, incidentally, that's the reason our raid is not called a tea party. Yeah. In fact, I had several problems with naming things with the stream because the use of tea and yeah, it all goes wrong. It all goes wrong. This is why we can't have nice things, folks. Unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, there we go. That is let's check out the percentages. Let's check out the percentages. So hang on. It took us right to the last page. Hang on, so you asked Rachel for a bracelet. Okay, there we go. So, oh, it's like it took us right to the end thing. Tea time hats. 1076 tea party, fine. Yeah, see, different kind of tea party. And I'm a big fan of throwing tea into water. I just usually heat the water first and then throw the tea in. But you know, I can appreciate throwing the tea. So we told Rachel the truth. 48%. 48%. So you skipped part of the end credits. I did? Oh shit. Was there an end scene, Diri? Was there an end scene? Did I skip out too soon? Did I skip out too soon? Did I miss something at the end? Really? Oh, really? I wonder if I can jump ahead. No, I didn't miss anything at the end. Okay, yeah. I say it's hard to tell because sometimes it just runs and it's hard to tell if it's just... I'll just have to play it again. Excellent point, Kiwi. Excellent point. Okay, so we told Rachel the truth, 48%. 52% of people went for the lie. You killed the plant with soda. You accepted David's photograph. 91%. Good call. High percentages on those two. You didn't have Drew's money at the start of the day. 66%. So most of us made that call as well. You visited the north of the hospital. 82%, because everyone wanted to play D&D again. You didn't donate to the firefighters fund. Ah, crap! I didn't know I could donate to the firefighters fund. Then again, I didn't have any cash. You convinced Damon that Gerald was the snitch. 17%. Wow, most people didn't like Sheldon. Most people just went for Sheldon. They probably just went, fuck that guy. Incriminate Sheldon. Rachel met her mother. Only 13%. So, wow. Even though half the people lied to protect the father, but half of them didn't, pretty much, 48-52. Only 13% of people met the mother. I wonder how the percentage lines up between people who went for the kiss in the snow, or ash, the people who went for the kiss, and the people who then Rachel didn't get to meet her mother. Rachel didn't get to meet her mother because they all went for the kiss, never got the bracelet, so the bracelet was never there, and so on and so forth. Which means that how Frank gets the bracelet will be different. Which is interesting. I wonder if the mother in this version gives the bracelet back to Rachel, and then Rachel leaves it with Frank. All of the decisions. I got any friend stats? No, not through this. I have no friends. I have no friends. Well, there we go, huh? Yeah, so a huge number of people went for the kiss. Oh, there we go. We didn't miss this bit. Aww. See, they need their own timeline. We need an alternate timeline story. Someone get onto them. Also tell them to stop screwing over non-union actors. That too. And of course, that's the string of photographs we find as Max later on. Oh shit. Yeah. Mr. J. Yeah. Of course. So there's a bonus farewell episode, as Soda pointed out, available in the deluxe edition, which I will probably have to purchase whenever it's coming out. Was it March they say it was coming out? So if there's an extra episode, we'll get in on that, I guess. But yeah. Not an alternate timeline then. Oh, of course it was Prescott, wasn't it? Sorry, spoilers, sorry. I know I'm spoiling the first game with the second game, but yeah. Yeah, so the first time it was the other character who already knew Rachel. He was the first one. Because that was his setup before it was Mr. J's setup. It was their barn and their blah blah blah. So, yeah. Collector mode. Oh, Sky would love that. No, that's the point is he didn't. It was all done by... The very first one was all done by, I think, Nathan, trying to impress. But yeah, there we go. I haven't liked how they've dealt with mental health stuff in either of the Life is Strange games. I think they've missed the mark a few times, and it's a trope I'm not a big fan of. Oh, guy has mental health problems, needs to talk to somebody about them, turns out to be baddie. You know what I mean? Yeah. I have no shinies. But yes, there we are. That is that. Oh my god, look at the time. Holy shit. I'm up for work in 5-ish hours. No shinies, but many hats. Hold on, let me just switch over to... There we go, look. Look at this ridiculousness. Look at this. This is mostly Rose and Steph's fault. Look at this ridiculousness. This is crazy. There we go. But yes, thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out, and thank you again for the ridiculous number of subs and bits, and seriously, Rose and Steph, thank you so much. That's so very kind of you. I can't prove it was you. That's true. I have no records. I have no proof at all. But yes, I am about as hatted as I can possibly. Oh, my hats are falling down. My boob coverings are falling down. But yes, we need to. Yes, everyone thinks. Look, Sleep Crit. Sirius thinks I should go to bed. Kath thinks I should go to bed. Jury thinks I should go to bed. We are going to bed. I'm going to just let the auto host do its thing. I'm too tired. So, thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out. It's been a lot of fun. I think I prefer the second game to the first. There were still lots of weird things, but I think there was. What's the count on the hats? That's an excellent point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 hats, and the suspenders also count as a hat. 17 hats. That is an absolute record. That is an absolute record. That is 5 higher than it's ever been. And remember, we put on hats before for follows and bits as well. So, you know, this is 17 hats, and a huge chunk of them are subs. I'm gonna have to buy more hats. I do have like a tiny amount of hats, so we're still good. But thank you very much for that. It's been wonderful. It's been awesome. Totally awesome. I'll be super tired tomorrow, but it was totally worth it. Every minute of it. I did have to work with those hats. Could you imagine? Imagine my boss looking at me going, Stephen, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just putting some SQL queries into the database. No, I mean with the hats. What about the hats? Leave me alone, do my job. But yes, thank you very much, everybody. I shall yes, I can't get into bed like this. I can't lie on my pillow. Look, I can't sleep. I'll explain to them why. Yes, my internet thing that I do, they all think it's a bit strange. I don't think they quite understand what it is that I do. Some of the younger guys understand, but my boss doesn't get it. He doesn't get it at all. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody. It's been a wonderful time. I'm going to go and lie down now after I take all of these off carefully. And I should try and see what happens if I just pull this off. Let's see what happens if we pull the Lynch hat. Well, that kind of worked, sort of. Hey, look, they're all kind of attached together. They actually didn't fly off in different directions as much as they usually do. They all got totally stuck together. Oh man. So yes, there we go. That was kind of cool. I've still got these though, so I still look a little bit like I'm from Katamari Damacy. Oh. Okay, hats. You can just gonna live on the floor for the moment, aren't you? Okay, cool. Right. Thank you very much. Everyone. It's been absolutely wonderful. I might see some of you tomorrow, maybe. We're doing more Witcher 3 tomorrow. So we'll carry on with that. But yes, good night, everybody. And have a lovely evening whenever you do. And yes, thanks again very much. 18 to beat the record, and then your goal is 20. I'm going to need to buy a lot more hats. So yes, sorry, Soda, yes? Hey, as I said before, no one ever needs to worry about donating or anything like that. Turning up, hanging out, having a good time, talking in chat, being polite and friendly to each other, it's more than I can ask for. I'm very, very lucky that, we almost never have any trouble in the chat, and everybody's really nice to each other and really supportive of each other. So, don't ever worry about having to donate. Money is hard to get, believe me, I understand. But yes, thank you very much again, everybody, and have a lovely, lovely night, and I shall see you again really soon. Good night. My buttons aren't working. Oh no. There we go. That's better. Good night, all.